welcome to another exciting SRBTV E3 press conference, extravaganza, hoopla, all of that jazz. We are tackling the Ubisoft press conference at this moment of this recording. We will be giving you your full reactions, timestamps in the description below. I am Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And we are, of course, joined by
StellarNan.
And Richard from NerdyShique.
Yes, and yes, we have a full...
We got a full... we are growing.
We have a full roster for you today.
Yes.
So, Ubisoft. Last year, a lot of people considered them taking top prize for best press conference of last year. They showed a lot of great stuff. Mario and Luigi...
Rabbids, the beginning started off. Yeah, they started off.
Skull and Bones. They showed Beyond Good and Evil 2 for the first time.
That's when pretty much, that's how they ended the press conference. They started off big and they ended off big, pretty much. That's what they did.
And they showed some other stuff here and there, but I think overall it was a very solid conference.
Oh yeah, they did a great job. They didn't talk too much, just enough towards like it gave us enough information and that was it.
So what were we expecting from Ubisoft this time around?
Of course, I have to start this off because of the leak and everything.
Just Dance. Sorry.
Well, besides that, because who's not expecting that one? I mean, come on, that's like that #1 to always be expected. But Assassin's Creed Odyssey, pretty much, since that did get leaked out and stuff like that. So I'm definitely expecting more information or probably a first trailer. Information period, but also a trailer, just something like that. Because, like you said, I haven't played Origins yet, but still, supposedly they did get good reviews, pretty much overall. So hopefully it keeps on the bandwagon of doing well, and it's still keeping with the RPG style. Because they said a lot of people said they love how they did that.
Right. Is that okay? I'll go next.
Yeah, I'm still.
We're gonna bounce back and forth because we each have like this very similar list.
Yeah.
So for me, I'll say Skull and Bones. We saw that a bit last year's conference.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's the Black Flag sailing battle mode. Mm-hmm. It's any Assassin's Creed stuff. It's full all-in multiplayer.
Yeah, they built it off the engine from Assassin's Creed.
And we were teased last year with there will be sea creatures, mythological sea creatures as well.
Yeah.
And we haven't got much after that. I know there's the beta they did,
but it got delayed, and that was the big thing. It got delayed to like the end of next year, early 2020, they said.
Yeah.
So it got delayed, so hopefully they'll give us more information on what's going on with that at least.
Yes. Do you want to go next?
Dude, do you guys have any expectations for Ubisoft-wise? What you're hoping to see or anything like that?
Yeah, because we're just
not hoping, but
expecting
to see. We already said Just Dance, so you can't use that already.
So, yeah, we're just going right now. We're just going back and forth between
nice try, Nancy,
our
okay?
lists. We're just going back and forth between our lists. So
yeah. Trying to expand.
Well, I'm trying to think of something Ubisoft related that I would be interested to see.
Well, there was one game we mentioned that they finally announced last year that they've turned to be here this year.
Oh yeah, I mean there is Beyond Good and Evil 2. I'm honestly expecting them to talk a little bit more about that. Maybe have a gameplay shot for us or something.
Yeah, maybe another trailer or even
a gameplay trailer.
A gameplay trailer. A little bit of what they have.
You know, something that's not like a pre-rendered cinematic, because that tells you nothing about the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. It makes good sense. Pretty much, give us some type of gameplay, even if you're still working on it. Still, it's not even the pre-alpha footage. It's
that's what the freaking little disclaimer is for in the corner that all the other guys use. This shows a game currently in development.
Yeah.
Some changes may occur.
Yeah, exactly. It could be. They could show at least pre-alpha footage.
Or version not the final version. We don't.
Yeah, it's like we're just showing this is what we have so far.
It's like here's what we got.
And hopefully they'll give us that.
Hopefully it'll still be like this one.
It was very emotional too, even for the creator, because it was like he's been waiting to say this like for so long.
Yeah. So it was your turn. Next up, what do you think?
Did you have anything, or no?
Or did we steal all of them?
Video games.
Oh no! I have a good one for her. Pretty much anything Mario Rabbids like DLC or anything like that.
I don't think it's gonna be any there.
You don't think there's gonna be any DLC for it?
Oh no, there's gonna be DLC for it. Like there's a season.
You don't think
pass
it's gonna be there?
I don't think they're gonna be at Ubisoft. I think they're gonna be at Nintendo.
I mean,
if they're there at Ubisoft, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
As much as I like Nintendo and the Mario franchise, I wasn't really sold on the Rabbids. Like, it's cool, but I don't feel like it's for me.
It's not. It doesn't float your boat pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just trying to toss that in to help her out.
They're almost like the minions. They're like a little kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be that guy. I'm sorry.
The one
you're not the only one.
The one I'm expecting to see is the heavily rumored Splinter Cell, because it's been 5 years since we had the last Splinter Cell game, pretty much. So hopefully we'll get maybe some type of tease or our first full-on trailer, like gameplay type of trailer for this game. I wouldn't mind saying, because I still love a lot of my I still love my freaking stealth games, pretty much. I love those types, and Splinter Cell is one of them. I'm not that deep into it, but I still enjoy it whenever I play it. So that's one I'm expecting to see, pretty much.
I'm also expecting to see Far Cry 5 DLC. I know they announced some big stuff coming for the DLC.
Yeah. After the last one that just came out.
Something in regards to Division 2.
I was gonna
at the Microsoft press conference.
I was gonna say that myself, pretty much.
Yeah.
The Division 2, pretty much, give us more information on what's going on, what new updates or changes they're doing to the game. I wouldn't mind knowing, because there's new things they're doing to the first game right now that Travis has told me about.
Starlink, that toy one where you can put the toy on the controller.
That's actually my hopes there, pretty much. I'm hoping to see that there. But see here, even For Honor, pretty much, possible For Honor, more DLC, more characters, more maybe another clan or something like that they're gonna bring in, or a new map or something like that. That's one I'm definitely expecting to see. And we already mentioned it, of course, Just Dance, they're always there every year.
Yeah.
Now our hopes, pretty much, that we're hoping to see...
I only have 2.
You only have 2?
Splinter Cell and Zombie 2.
Zombie 2. What's Zombie 2 again?
Zombie U, remember that?
Zombie U. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you want to see more of that.
That was by Ubisoft?
Yeah,
that was by Ubisoft.
That was Ubisoft.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Now you know. B was Transference, because you showed us a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one with the...
That's the Elijah Wood, the game development company.
Doing it was integrating the VR and stuff like that. It was a freaking weird trailer. It was just like, what the hell's going on? Who's this? What's that? What's happening? Stop it! Maybe they'll give us a little more insight. That's what I'm hoping to see. Anything else? You said
I only have two hopes. That's it.
Me, it's a very small chance, but again, I'm hoping, because I still haven't played the second one. Watch Dogs, maybe 3, maybe a tease that they're working on it, maybe just a little thing, maybe. I mean, I love the first one. I defeated the first one. I still gotta get the second one. But I mean, that's something that'll be real cool. A nice good tease, pretty much saying, hey, this is what expect this to be coming soon, type of thing. So, and another one I have here, I'm hoping, because they didn't have her last year, is maybe the return of Aisha Tyler.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? I don't know. I always thought she was fun, pretty much. She always had fun with it. That's why.
I'm pretty sure that era is over now.
I'm pretty sure too, but a man can dream. A man can dream.
So that's all we got. Like, Dreading is the usual suspects.
Dreading, of course, we've said it in every single one besides Talking Heads, but mainly Battle Royales, and that's the biggest thing pretty much you keep pushing for, no matter what type of game.
Hold on, I've got one you can add to the list. That when they do show Beyond Good and Evil 2, that they've turned it into another Ubisoft Ghost Recon on Far Cry Assassin's Creed sandbox game.
That's true.
That's true.
Because that is not Beyond Good and Evil
it's a type of thing,
at all.
Yeah, it's the type of thing you have to make it different, make it stand on its own, pretty much. That's what it is.
Yes,
it's like you have the fan bases, and it's like you have to grab them still.
You cannot turn it into the generic Ubisoft sandbox. Please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
To be honest, I would have to agree with that pretty much. I still want to play the first one. I still, after hearing so much about this, it has me hyped up to play the first one again. But it's like, even when I see a lot of gameplay and screenshots, it's like, it was, it's like you keep it something similar to that, but maybe change a few things up. Well, that'd be fantastic.
I got no problem with them doing updates or doing a few changes to show that the world is a little different. I'm just saying, it's like, at its core, it still needs to be Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah, I understand.
And if you turn it into the Ubisoft sandbox, just turn it into another Far Cry, Ghost Recon, Assassin's Creed game.
That could sense.
It's like...
Well, it's the thing. Even if they... That's the thing. Even if they do something like that where it's like, it's still a sandbox, you have to literally make it something so different and original as a different type of sandbox.
Well, I was going to say, if you're not... Honestly, sandbox has been done so much, there's not so much original they can do with it, but I was going to say, if they're going to do a sandbox, then copy what the guys at Eidos Montreal did with Deus Ex Prague. With Prague in the second Deus Ex game. it's an open world, but it's a small, contained open world where you are allowed to pretty much
exactly. That's what I said. Even if you do something like that, but it's like it has to still
small, contained, still like a Beyond Good and Evil type area.
Yeah.
But you're allowed to kind of free roam it. You know, I'd be okay with that. I could work with that. I could. Yeah. That I could handle because that would still be very Beyond Good and Evil for them to do.
Yeah, exactly. And more dreading. Sorry. I mean, luckily they didn't do it last year. They just had it. Hopefully they do it again, which is no Just Dance tech demo. Just do what they did last year. Have a big star come up, sing, and at the end they say Just Dance coming later this year, and that's it.
Yeah, just
because that's what they did last year. I'm like, that's good enough. That's all I needed. Okay.
Yeah, just do a dance number with the.
It's like a dance number. Get a big name star. It'd be a great intermission for some people. Going up intermission. It's like break. Let's go. It's like they're gonna be singing for a little bit. Let's go. And then of course, because they made a mistake last year with this was anything with like off-screen gameplay. Pretty much. It's like if you're gonna do off-screen, just show us the damn screen. Just give us what we're gonna see instead of showing it to I just hate it when they do off-screen. They did that last year with Assassin's Creed for a little bit, and it bothered me. We're like, hey, look where he's going. It's like, okay, I want to see it in nice good HD or at least in my viewing, not their viewing. But like I said, I'm not. They did great last year. They dominated last year. So will they keep it up? I'll be honest, I'm keeping my hopes just a little bit low. Yeah. Because it's like. Because again, Microsoft did set that bar very high.
Well, the other reason is because no company has actually managed to pull it off 2 years in a row. So.
Exactly, which is true pretty much. It's like you haven't had a single company that pulled it off dominating back-to-back years. So it's like that's why I say I'm definitely keeping my hopes very low for it. So, but let's just hope for the best for them. Hopefully they do a decent job.
You forgot that's the last shred.
What?
Mentions of loot boxes.
Oh yeah.
Royales,
Besides
microtransactions.
I did say battle royales. I did say that.
But you did say loot boxes.
Yeah, loot boxes or transactions or something like that. But
any of the free-to-play mobile game BS.
Yeah, that too, pretty much. Which looks like they're kind of showing, but no, that's
I mean like the actual the BS, which is the loot boxes microtransaction.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's gonna be it for our pre-show. It's about to start in a couple of minutes, so we will see all of you at the pre-show.
Yeah, enjoy a reaction to the whole entire press conference, and can't wait to see. We're praying, hoping they do a good job, at least a decent job. I'm not saying as bad as EA, but this is what they do, at least a decent job. So we'll see you guys after Ubisoft's press conference. So. See you guys.
Later. I'm muted. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I just freaking volume. The sound stopped.
I don't care about you two. Go away. Chris, my pen. Yes, you do. Pen. I don't have it. Here. Thank you. I appreciate it.
We cannot wait to show you what we have today, and I can promise you, it's more interesting than a keychain.
It's more interesting than a keychain because that's how Assassin's Creed got leaked out.
The Walmart Canada joke and a bug joke at Bethesda's was better.
Bethesda's was better, yeah. You'll see what we mean, Richard, when we show it to you.
Everybody at home, are you ready? Yes, we're just gonna assume that they're ready.
Well, if you're ready for the biggest
that wasn't awkward at all.
Let's do it!
Let's do it!
Whatever you say.
Hey, look. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Starlink. Assassin's Creed. Oh yeah, Creed 2. We never brought Creed 2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But that comes out, I think, at the end of this month or the next month.
Yeah, but still, they could show something at least.
See what they start with. Pandas. Rainbows! Pandas and rainbows is how we're starting this.
Just Dance.
Yeah, to get out of the way.
Good, they started off and get out of the way. Alright.
You can tell because the hat says JD.
JD, yeah.
It's Just Dance 2019, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Twitch was saying.
Because they do the Madden thing where they always say next year's, they call it the next year.
Is it that joke where the guy plays the trumpet and the kid hits the oven door?
Mm-hmm.
who did he
The
get?
music sounds familiar.
I know. Because last year they got Baby Rexa. Who did he get this year?
Music sounds familiar. Whoa! Belly zooming shot. Oh, who sings that?
Camila Cabello. We'll see. 'Cause right now it sounds like they're playing different types of songs.
They are.
That's what they've been doing. They're playing different. Yeah, they're switching to each song. That are pretty much confirming that's in the game.
It's like in case
I'm waiting for the band to pick up his head going, guess who it is? You know, type of thing.
Guess who?
Oh my god, it's Joel McHale. He's come back!
Yeah! It's taking off going, I'm back!
No, wait. No. Takes off the hand and head to reveal Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah!
I mean, come on, man. Can dance and sing, so.
Yeah.
And honestly, how can you get people more hyped for your dancing in game than to get in a guy like Neil Patrick Harris? He's amazing in everything.
Yeah.
And shoot, a little shout out to your guys' series of unfortunate events thing. He's pretty much the only part I can stand to watch, and he's the guy who plays frickin' Olaf.
Yeah. The one you can't stand in the show.
Well, the villain. He plays the villain, and he's just the worst. And yet you can still stand to watch him because it's Neil Patrick Harris.
Panda Head comes off. It's Justin Timberlake. Because the way the dancing and stuff like that, so it's like Justin Timberlake.
Oh no, that would be a bad idea.
It is still coming to the Wii!
Yeah, that's his biggest thing. Is it still coming to the Wii? That's all I want to know.
That was one of the big
Surprises last year.
those big surprises of last year.
When they had it, when it said it on the screen going, so it was like also coming to the Wii.
I'm still standing.
I'm still standing, yeah.
I'm still standing.
I only recognize the old song.
That's a, honestly, Just Dance.
An Elton John song? That's a good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Honestly, Just Dance is a good way to open it.
It's a good way to get it open, get out of the way. It's like celebrating, hey, we're here at E3.
Also, it's a high energy thing, you know.
Get people pumped up for Ubisoft. So it's a great way to start it and get out of the way.
Especially if the host is revealed to be the person
I
dancing.
know, that's what I'm waiting for.
It's like, come on, pull it off and reveal who you are.
No celebrity? I'm waiting for a celebrity, because sometimes you
Okay, wait.
Wait.
Okay.
We're not done yet.
That guy, no! Ow, I hurt my head doing that. I'm still standing. Yeah.
Okay.
We will never know. I guess we will never know.
Now they're no one important.
Okay, cool, got out of the way.
Oh, somebody showing up on stage. No, somebody leave me off stage.
Probably went out the wrong way.
Oh, is this Beyond Good Evil? It's probably Beyond Good Evil too.
Yeah,
Going right into
we're
it.
into it, it looks like. We'll see.
Could be Starlink.
That too.
I will wait.
What's that thunder
Because
outside?
I don't
remember what they're called. It's called like Skull Monkeys or Garage Monkeys or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Space
The
Monkeys.
Space Monkey program.
Yeah. Like,
Let's just wait and
Let's
see.
just see.
I only threw it out there. So
yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
it
shit
is.
from
That's
Beyond
the
Good
shit.
Evil too.
Okay.
That's the shit they showed at the end, pretty much.
Okay.
Here we go.
Cook, do you hear me? Half the crew is dead drunk in my sick bay. After eating your miraculous space chili.
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy. Invigorating.
Oh, this guy.
Captain to crew. Dead monkey in the crow's
Nest, I repeat, monkey down.
Monkey down.
Chili strikes again.
Copy that, Cap. Hey, Paige, bet we could use your space chili till my clock out.
Paige! That's who it is! It's Paige!
Keep laughing, fools. Greetings to the
Hear him. Dude,
Who? Okay, here we go.
Okay, so that.
this is only the second teaser
wait.
trailer he's been in.
Did you see that? He was ready to do monkey's paw kung fu.
Yeah.
Doc, come in. What have we got on the scanners?
Jack shit.
That's it.
Nada. Hey, wait. I see something. 3 o'clock starboard.
Oh shit.
It's massive.
It's a
Get
giant.
back here, Shani. Hold off!
Oh shit! Oh.
She is fun.
Oh fuck me!
Lock down the makeup. Lock their engines with the car shields and bring up now. Brace yourselves.
Oh fuck!
Fuck. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Picture.
So my prediction, I think it may be right. The captain may be Jade's mother. That makes real much sense if Paige is on that ship.
Gods protect us.
Oh shit!
Try and fuck off Dreadnought.
Surprise!
Oh,
That was awesome.
Oh, that's cool. She's got like one of those Star-Lord spacesuits.
Yeah.
Or rather, she's got like Star-Lord's mask, but it's an entire spacesuit.
Oh, please transition to the gameplay. Please transition to the gameplay.
I don't think so.
No.
I think there's this season of villain probably. Oh, who we're going
Oh,
against.
that would be quite the surprise because that's a very familiar haircut.
Jade.
Not the past.
Wait, whoa!
Sequel.
Jade!
This is a direct sequel.
But they said it was prequel! No, they literally said it was a prequel!
Wait, let's see what they say.
Hi. Thank you.
Maybe some of it is, and the rest
Partial, yeah, maybe
I'll show
partial.
your narrative director.
And I'm Guillaume Brunier, senior producer.
We are so happy to be back this year to share our progress on our space opera, Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Or space
a game
opera, yeah.
full of wonder, emotion, danger, and high-stakes drama.
Explain!
Last year, you all saw the enigmatic green-eyed captain leading
Chris,
the legendary
let her
crew
say
of the
it.
God on a quest to discover the location and the mystery behind a deep space artifact known as Moksha.
But the Kini has since gone missing. Shani is now captain of the Gada, and she's leading a crew into the deep, unexplored space beyond System 3, when they come face to face with their nemesis.
Fans will have recognized a ferocious young Jade.
Never mind. It's still a prequel, but
As Jade is back
Oh.
as the incorrigible chief cook of the
Hey.
Gada. We've got 2 other officers, Uma, the holistic chief medic, and Callum, our chief engineer. And all of these legendary characters will be playing a major role in our prequel.
it's a prequel.
It's still a
Today,
prequel.
We are proud to represent our growing production team in Montpellier, Barcelona, Bordeaux, and Sofia. Thanks, everyone, for making it happen. Thank you for them.
So, but it's still
It's a prequel.
a prequel, but
Probably
it's still
call
RG.
it 2
PG2,
then.
you are a space pirate captain in a
You gotta
distant
remind you Devil May
galaxy
Cry 3 takes place before
near
Devil
the
May
end
Cry
of the
1.
24th
Yeah,
Yeah.
True.
Even I don't play it, but I know
at
that.
this year's E3.
Devil May Cry 4 takes
will be
place after
showcasing
or Devil May Cry 1.
a new behind closed doors demo, offering a first look
But before Devil
at
May
our
Cry 2.
major location, the sacred city of
Behind-
Ganesha.
Oh, behind closed
Let's
doors.
take a look at our first pre-alpha gameplay.
Free alpha gameplay. Yes.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
You have your chance to assuage some
So
of
it's
our
like this is
fears.
what they're showing us, but
There's actually a more like
You have-
in-depth look
is a metropolis
behind it.
filled with sacred temples,
See.
beautiful gardens, and bustling shops.
Okay.
But it's
Off screen.
also a
Go
darker
back.
underworld, rife with dirty bars and dangerous back alleys.
Whoa.
Our game
Okay, this is
is
actually
an
looking
action
kind of
adventure
like...
RPG
like-
that you can play
It's
alone
action adventure
or with
RPG.
your friends in
Action
person.
adventure RPG.
From the intimate
I was
interior
gonna say,
of
it's
a
kind of
hidden
looking like
temple
how Jack
to
2
the
Whoa.
did
depths of the galaxy. Fight on the ground and in space at massively different scales. And all of this
Seamlessly.
Seriously.
Richard, I don't think it's like a normal Ubisoft sandbox game.
Yeah.
Larger open universe we are
I'm
creating.
still getting concerned.
A universe we are also building with our fans.
Look
at that.
Let's go.
Also, I checked. Space isn't technically a is it just a really, really big sandbox, a really cool
With
sandbox.
Beyond Good and Evil 2, we want our community to participate in a way that's never been done before through the Space Monkey program. We want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today, we are issuing an open invitation.
Open beta.
For people all over the world to contribute their ideas,
music,
artworks, and create original content that players will experience as they explore the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
And there is literally a universe of ways for artists to express themselves, from giant frescoes to murals, street art, music, radio content, and much more.
Which is cool.
I wish.
We have partnered with a company at the forefront of community collaboration.
I like that. That's great. That's cool.
Is their founder, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
He said Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You didn't hear him say that?
Yeah.
Dude, he has a French accent, so sue me.
Dude, you can't fuck that name up.
I thought it was a French name. I'm sorry.
I love this theater. So thanks to
I'm
you
going to
guys.
start
thanks
throwing
to
things
you
at
all.
you.
Shut up.
And thanks again,
Here you go.
It's really good to be here.
Oh, they're partnering with his
co-founder Hit
For those of you who
Record.
don't know,
They're partnering with his Hit Record program.
is this thing that I've been making for a long, long time. It's really dear to me, and it's a place where people all over the world work together on short films, or music, or art, all kinds of projects. This is the first time we're making stuff that's going to go into a video game. So it's a little bit different than other like creative platforms that you can find on the internet, because the point of Hit Record isn't just to post and promote stuff that you've made on your own. The point is to collaborate. So, like when we're making music for Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's not just going to be a thing like a contest where people submit songs and then we pick one or two of them and we put them in the game. We're going to be really making the songs together. And the same goes for the visual assets that we'll be creating. So, whether you're a writer, a musician, an illustrator, if you're a pro-level artist, or if you're just someone who really cares about Beyond Good and Evil and that world and you love it and you want to be a part of it, there's going to be ways for you to contribute. Our first creative challenges are live. As of like now, someone's at my office pushing the button, like very nervous. You guys are doing great. And yeah, so come to our site, check out the Beyond page at hitrecord.org, and that's it. Go do that shit. Thanks.
Go do that shit. Go do that shit. I remember that.
Wait.
Release. Give us something.
19. I'm full 19. Late 2019.
Hit Record's approach to community collaboration is inspiring, and we're incredibly happy to be working with Joseph and his team. And we really can't wait to see what the community creates, so let's do it.
We will be showcasing some of this content at our very first dedicated community event, the BG Fest, which will take place in Montpellier this fall. Thanks everyone.
Oh no, why is everybody waiting till the fall?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, BGE Fest.
Because fuck you, we don't care about E3
Because
anymore.
that was nice, but like I wanted more.
We don't care.
This was enough.
No, you know what it is? They don't care about E3 anymore. They want.
Whoa.
Oh, shut up. Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, that's what we forgot.
Honestly, we forgot because we really don't play it at all.
What's up, everyone? My name is Justin Kruger, community developer on Rainbow Six Siege.
And story mode. I don't know.
Our community that inspires us and drives us every single
Remember, it was all line only.
The Siege team back in Montreal has actually been so inspired by seeing all of the millions of people playing our game every single day.
I didn't like that Beyond Good and Evil thing. I really didn't.
I actually thought it was
absolutely.
I wanted more. This game has been in development hell for over a decade and a half now.
To announce today that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million players.
Good thing I'm not one of them.
And look, it's been development hell for and at best, press is only getting the gameplay feature, and we have to wait until the fall now. And it's not the first. The only reason I'm really pissed about it is it's not the only game that's told us, oh, you have to wait till August or September to get more.
So does the game, and as you can see behind me, Team Rainbow has recruited the Italian GIS operators, Maestro and Alibi. Actually, this image represents 10 seasons, 40 operators, and 19 maps.
10 seasons? How long has the
all
game been out?
In-game. And if you want to get to know all of these guys a little bit better, you can play Operation
Siege has been out since 2016.
which is playable right now.
Like I said, I don't.
No,
not a full 2
at
years.
the
It came out
top
fall,
of their game.
But still, it's still
Rainbow Six
close to 2
years. Kicking off on June 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific time, the world's biggest
This is only like season 4.
will be competing for 6 months of intense Rainbow Six action. And that's just one of the many ways to enjoy competitions for Rainbow Six. The 6th major is just around the corner and will be hosted in Paris this August. Our Pro League finals will then take us to Brazil in November. Yeah, Brazil. And then the 6th Invitational will once again be the pinnacle of Rainbow Six. Taking place in Montreal in February 2020.
I just want to reiterate though, but I really did like the opening cinematic trophy I'm getting into, the one they showed. That was really cool. That was really cool. But gameplay wise, where they failed on me.
To get into Rainbow Six esports. And with the growth of the game, the community, and the esports teams,
I really feel like talking about this because I really don't care.
A moment to reflect on some of our most influential players.
I was in the game in the beginning, but then
sneak
that's when I traded in for the division.
That is focused on a few familiar
I did, pretty much.
No! Are you doing a documentary on the esports players?
Without further ado,
oh god, no.
Here's the first look at Another Mindset.
Another
what?
Documentary.
Yeah. That was like the greatest injury to ever happen to me. Only because it brought Sage to me.
Don't care, don't care, don't care.
Spike been doing this for what? Since year 1, season 1, right?
I mean, I feel like the only thing that's cool about esports is that it brings gaming to the forefront of like being a competitive.
Honestly, you are completely right. That is amazing. How they've got so much more attention, all that. But for me, somebody who just wants, it's E3. I want to see some games. I want to see some teases. I don't care about this guy.
I mean,
it's nothing against the guy.
It's mind-boggling to think
it's
that.
It's not just him. It's showing different players.
No, I'm sorry. I mean just in general. I meant what I say is in general.
We do not care about these people.
Like
I think it's cool that they now show like esports on ESPN, where before they're like, oh, we're not going to recognize it as something that's legit.
I agree. No, I have nothing. Like I said, I have nothing against esports. But when it comes to E3, I don't care about esports until it's like Evo.
I like that. That's what that was. It was more like a trailer saying expect it in August. The full 6.
It said August?
It said August is when it was a trailer. That's all it was.
Oh god.
Oh god, are you serious? Are they back for a sequel?
Why though?
We all wonder that. We all wonder that. No, it's probably just a new trial game.
Yeah. Says it right on the back of the jacket.
Yeah, it looks like a sequel. Because it probably succeeded the first time around, that's why.
Excuse me, y'all, I'm just going to check out. Wake me when it's something interesting.
There you go.
Really?
He tripped.
I saw.
That was so scripted.
That was so intentional and ridiculous.
Wait, let's see what happens.
Was he a wrestler? Oh shit.
No shit, he came out to wrestling thing 1 year.
Damn.
Trials is all about crashing with style and getting up again. Hello! I'm the also creative director of Trials and also Prime Minister of Finland. Now I'm pleased to announce the Trials is back and it's bigger than ever.
I don't care what it's called.
Needs more tassels.
Okay, let's see what we got for Trials.
It is bigger than ever, so how big are we getting here? This is interesting how this game has evolved from Trials, which I love. That's why I said I love how it's evolved. It's so awesome. Oh wow, there's actually the racing element to it.
Yeah, I like Excite Bike.
Yeah, it's more of a lot bigger multiplayer feature.
Yeah, and again, it's like they're adding the racing feature. That's what it looks like.
Fun.
That's cool. It's a great way.
What happens when you run into each other?
No, that's what you see. Look at, they're all in their own lane. That's what
No, one of them, they were all in the same one.
Yeah, but it's different. It's angled differently.
Very differently, and even then, it's all more.
Oh
shit! Oh! Now all the explosions. Okay. Ooh.
Trials Rising.
Cool. Yeah.
I saw some dude in the audience who was wearing the mask of that dude from Watch Dogs, you know, that does.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. They're cleaning up. Like, sorry about that, guys.
You're not
Trials
helping.
Rising takes you around the world to iconic locations. You never ride alone and competition is everywhere. But competition is nothing without the players, and our community has always been a pillar of Trials. In Trials Rising, we work with our players more than ever. To explain more, let me introduce Brad Hill, also known as Professor Fat Shady.
Who? Professor Fat Shady.
Why?
God, I love the name. I'm sorry. I gotta like the name. Oh, what the heck? University of Trials.
You made a mess.
He's some dude from YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank you, Auntie.
Oh, it's like a Trials expert player.
See, I don't see HD down the front. I see you. I became a fan of Trials because it's challenging, but so rewarding when you overcome something difficult. But I soon realized that a number of players struggle.
That's pretty much any game, yeah.
So in 2013, I created the University of Trials, a YouTube channel dedicated to mastering Trials writing. Now, before I go on,
they're expanding on
Ubisoft star players, I want you guys to make some big noise right now.
Woo!
Notice how most people kind of understood. It's just all the guys in red shirts.
I was a star player just like them.
They showed the developer team because they're all excited because they're like, finally.
They approached me to design and create all of the tutorial content within the game. It has been an amazing experience for me, but I wasn't the only one involved. 20 community members, known as the Trials Elite, have been involved in the development of this game for the last 2 years. Whether they were track builders, streamers, or speedrunners, each brought something special to help shape this game. Now, if you want to get involved, register online at trialsgame.com for a closed beta
I mean, there has to be something to be said where they do look out for people doing stuff in the community and they kind of elevate them rather than giving them like a cease and
We're not going
desist
to put a
thing.
big coming soon up here. I think people are going to want to know the release date.
Yes.
I wanted to know that about some of the other stuff too. They didn't tell us.
Released on February 2019 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and the first time ever also
February is a very...
Oh, it's going to be a Switch?
Very
it's going to be a Switch.
Popular month for games. Next year. February.
Yeah.
So basically next year we're not going to go outside.
Exactly.
I mean, so what Trials is about. Crashing with style and getting up again. Let's get out.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Have a nice E3.
Go home, you're drunk. Okay.
I like the music when they do this, when they add it to this.
Yeah. Though I admit it's kind of cliche.
Yeah, it is, but still, I think it goes well with it. It's the craziness you're doing. It's like the elegance of it, of me doing some.
That's the track I was talking about, where they're all the same thing.
I was about to say, is he gonna land on the wall?
No, I love the
Oh shit!
Oh, dead.
That just makes it more fun.
Exactly.
The game looks ridiculous.
It does.
Oh!
Oh shit! Are you waiting for it? No. You know what it is? Are you waiting for it? Are you waiting for it? Oh goddamn! DLC.
It's fun.
Or Jackass characters as DLC.
The only thing I really didn't care about was Fat Shady, which I still made as a clever name. Uh-oh, somebody's gonna destroy it again.
Yes! Yes! Yes, this is
Division 2.
Division 2, baby. Yeah!
He's kissing the audience.
My name is Julian Garrity, and I'm the creative director on Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Yes.
On Black Friday, a strain of the smallpox virus was
I'd be on
released
Black
in
Friday
Hills,
too,
New
man.
York City.
I think I like getting that really great deal on HDTV and then getting polio.
Yeah, get polio.
7 months later, the virus has mostly burnt itself out, but America is tearing itself apart.
It's like, okay, it's like they're
Washington, D.C. is at
It's
the
tearing
heart
itself
of this
apart
Yeah.
in real life, too.
It's like everything's kind of back to normal, but
Civilians are trying to rebuild. In their survival lies the seed for the rebirth of society.
Oh.
Is that why it
The
has
main,
that
the
Phoenix
key to bringing back
humanity, pretty much,
from what happened because of the Black Friday virus, is in DC.
Yeah. The hope, pretty much, for it is in DC. Yeah.
Yeah, I get the Phoenix strip with the icon. Let's go on.
And in fact, they superimposed it over the.
Oh, this is where we're getting the
over
CG
United
trailer.
States seal.
Okay, looks like this is where we're getting the CG trailer for it.
Honestly, I thought it was claymation.
It's like the lease in the Microsoft trailer. There are people guarding on their roofs and stuff like that, but patrolled by guns.
Yeah. What's cool is it's like The Walking Dead, and all the zombies are finally just gone, but it's like people are still like at it with each other.
Yeah. Like, dude, the virus is no more, but now what?
Now what? Yeah. People still are literally killing each other.
Yeah, it's like what you just said about Walking Dead. And I think that's where the division comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, bang. I'm surprised. I was expecting them to. I was expecting a bang.
Showing how they're. I like this. It went from being all happy, they're secure, to this is how some of the other factions are. How bad it's gotten outside.
Oh, there's that rectangle again.
And of course, that's essentially you.
It's like the Vision's the last remaining hope.
Hell.
Yeah, see help.
Oh, the kid was. Oh.
Kid need help.
Translation. Oh yeah, it may look pretty. It may look pretty in here, but it's not.
So it's so it's up to you to figure out to finally rally what's left of America to come back again.
Yeah, come back together.
Rise
back
from the ashes.
Exactly. God damn, I love my brother.
Well, I got the Phoenix reference because of Nancy.
You are the last line of defense for those civilians and for the country. If you fail, history will be written by tyrants. If you succeed, history will remember the few brave heroes who fought to save a dying nation. This setting lays the groundwork for a compelling story-based campaign in which your actions have a clear impact on the lives of civilians. In the Division 2, Washington, D.C. must prepare for the greatest threat it has ever encountered. To face it, you and your fellow agents will need to bring your equipment and tactical abilities to the next level. Once agents reach the end of the main campaign, it's time to select a new progression path by picking a specialization. It starts with the choice of a signature weapon, powerful, and unique weapons that complement the rest of your
Sharpshooter, demolitionist,
As you
and
progress
survivalist.
with your specializations, you
That's
will
my
not
baby.
only grow in
50,
power,
50 cal.
but
Yes.
also unlock additional tools and abilities, including exclusive versions of skills. Specializations enable you to truly complete your own personal playstyle, but also to synergize with other players and take team play even further. Speaking of teamwork, I'm excited to announce that for the first time, 8 players will be able to partner up.
Finally!
The ultimate
Shit!
endgame challenge.
Ow.
Raids are coming to the Division 2.
Yeah! Awesome!
So wait, 8-player raids? Is that what he said?
It looks like 8-player raids. Because you've always stuck with 4 groups. You're always stuck with 4 people. And especially when you have a large group of friends, it's like, crap.
We learned a lot from
8-player
working
raids.
on the first game.
Yep,
With
you
the
did.
Division
Hold on.
2, we're launching
It's 8-player slash raids.
major
Raids, yeah,
Yeah.
Today, we're ready to outline our plans for year 1.
For year 1.
We will be launching 3 DLCs in the form of episodes.
Ooh.
Each one will bring new story,
Title update,
new areas to
title update,
explore,
title update.
and new
Well, then.
activities. And the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free for everyone.
I know Travis is loving this shit.
Okay.
My friend Travis is loving this shit.
I was not expecting him to say that.
Where's my division team?
Where's my division team?
We should already gave the release
Stay
date,
tuned
so March
after
15th.
the
Oh yeah,
Ubisoft
mid-March.
conference
That's
for
right, I
an
forgot.
exclusive 30-minute deep dive
Ooh.
into our playable E3 demo during our post-show. As you can see,
Well, I know we're not
they're getting
watching.
ready
I'm not
right
watching.
now, and they'll be playing right after the conference is done.
Yeah, right here.
Until then,
Is that one computer
Wait,
pit?
let's all do that again.
this is history's defining moment. Hope for the future lies in
So it's 8-player,
Agents.
right?
8-player
8-player
raids.
co-op. Is it 8-player raids or 8-player co-op?
For the sound of it right now, they said 8-player raids for now. That's what they said.
No,
Alright,
he said there will be 8-player.
America will
We'll be
never
able
be
to do
destroyed
8-player
from the
co-op.
outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be
I'm just
because
gonna
we
leave it at
destroy
8-player
ourselves.
raids,
Abraham
Richard, for
Lincoln.
now. I'm just gonna leave it 8-player raids. This won't be the first time I watch this conference. Did it say in-game footage or in-game engine footage?
I didn't. I missed that part. Right, in-game.
Yeah, this looks like in-game footage.
In-game footage. Oh, fuck yeah. Fucking boss. Jacked up.
Yeah, it's pretty much showing you again a trailer version.
And the armor falls off too.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh!
That's nice.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's essentially what they showed in Microsoft yesterday.
Yeah.
Trailer for history. Yeah.
Mind you, you're still playing turns into a live action movie too.
It keeps making me think of that freaking.
So okay, let me ask you, Chris. The sharpshooter demolition rifles, is that new?
Oh!
Rabbids.
I was right, maybe.
Mario and Rabbids?
Yeah,
no,
or just
Rayman.
Rabbids. Oh wait, let's see.
On.
What's to see? Hang on.
Remember, the Rabbids came from Rayman.
Yes, we know that.
So let's see what they're doing. I see drums.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh god.
What?
Please no.
Please just play the music and show the.
Quit zooming out.
Zoom back in, please.
Run forward.
Nope.
Hi.
Thank you.
I'm Xavier Manzanares, lead producer. And it's an honor to be back here 1 year after we announced
now.
and released the game. It was incredible.
Yeah, it is. Hashtag Mario Rabbids.
So, as a team, I just
So
wanted
it's
to thank
I think
all
they're
of
showing
you
the DK
for the
DLC.
support
Yeah, the DK,
and all
which
the feedback
is fully
received.
confirmed.
Thank you.
That waterfall is like him drooling.
So we also started a year ago to work on a brand new adventure, and with a brand new hero as well, one that we cherish and we love.
Sorry.
Donkey Kong. So for today, we wanted to celebrate the upcoming release of the Donkey Kong adventure, and what better with music than with Grant Kirkhope, the composer, and the band Critical Hits.
Grant Kirkhope!
Please enjoy.
Oh yeah!
That's awesome.
There it is! Yeah, Nancy, woo! Grant the man Kirkhope, the guy who did the entire music for the game, with Critical Hit. Apparently I looked them up. I'm fine with this. I like Grant Kirkhope.
Travis.
No!
Oh, sorry.
You didn't hear that? It was like they were talking in the back.
Yeah, they're just trying to probably go over what they need to do, where to start off at.
Oh, the music he did for the DK DLC.
Ubisoft Presents. Hey! Wait, what? Oh!
Yeah! The DK rap!
DK!
Oh shit, Rabbid Peach. Oh, and Rabbid Cranky Kong. I guess new rabbit types.
Yeah. New foes to go up against.
Oh!
For DK at least.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, it looks like Cranky's the one controlling you for that one.
Rock on!
So yeah, it looks like one of the new rabbits I'll team with you is Cranky rabbit.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Oh!
Bye-bye, birdie.
Oh, it's this one again, the DK rabbit.
Yeah. Oh wow, looks like he's like a big boss style type of thing.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see what Donkey Kong can do. Oh,
Kong Country, but
Of course, but these.
it's nice to hear that throwback though.
Yeah. Oh, he has his bongo drums as his attack.
Nice.
Oh, in the Smash Bros. Version. Yeah, that looks like that's what your final confrontation is. Yeah. Donkey Kong Adventure, June 26th. Donkey Kong Adventure. June 25th for season pass?
26th.
No, it said 26th. It said 26th or 25th for season pass only.
That tie though.
Ah, cool. All their ties.
It said Donkey Kong Adventure. That was cool. I liked that.
I like that. That was cool.
Yeah, it dealt with the whole they weren't showing the footage right,
yeah.
Directly.
Someone's trying to be a sneaky. Saw some stagehand like.
Well, he's just trying to push the drums.
Because they gotta get the stuff out. Yeah, see,
yeah,
so
they
they
gotta
can
bring
lower
the screen back down.
Yeah, see, look, June 25th for season pass
owners.
Oh.
So it's like 1 day early release for them.
That's too small for me to see without my glasses.
Skull and Bones?
That's what it looks like.
It looks like.
Hopefully. What?
Yeah.
Singapore? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Those are the guys.
Whoa! Yeah, it is. Piracy is dead.
You know what else is dead? Your mother.
It was over.
What?
Yeah.
The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell. They were killing us off, burning our seas from shore to shore.
So like it's dead,
Yes,
but long lived.
The king is dead, long live the king. Battle for
As fate would have it, the tide turned in our favor again. A new wind was at our backs, blowing us straight to heaven. In our new Eden, there was only one rule. First come and first serve.
or finders keepers, users reapers.
Queens, lords, and masters of our own new worlds. Fortunes poured down on us. They had their
There's the
empire.
rum.
Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more. We were alone at the top of the food chain.
And then shit got weird.
It's like, yeah.
We thought we were. In a dog-eat-dog world, we were wolves.
They're all that remains. So they're trying to team up.
Hunting packs.
They're trying to add something new and different to Skull and Bones. It looks like
it's story.
Yeah, it looks like they're finally just giving it a full-on story.
They're
Let's see. It was a delayed hell.
Of Skull and Bones, there are soulless
That
empires.
scarf.
They're greedy
That's gotta go.
That's really distracting.
Of course,
Yeah.
ruthless pirate games sailing the seas.
It's like it would have been less
But there are
distracting
no
if you
heroes.
walked out with Tom Baker's scarf.
Hello,
from
my
Doctor
name is
Who.
Justin Fair, creative director at Ubisoft Singapore.
I would have been passable with that,
My
at
team and
least
I
in
have been
this.
anxiously
At least then you go,
waiting for this
ah,
moment
hey, he's a Doctor
to
Who
invite
fan.
you, our fans, to join
like
the
he's trying
hunt
to hide
here at
something.
E3 2018.
Maybe he's trying to hide it.
No, he's trying to hide the marks from like
The Empire's
the
crushing all
autoerotic
those who oppose
asphyxiation ropes.
So your next big score? The Indian Ocean, home
He's
to
trying
the
to hide the
richest
rope
trade routes in the world, where merchant ships carry cargo worth over $10 billion a year. And you're gonna steal every last fucking coin.
Alright, drop the F-bomb, that's what I'm talking about.
Target. You pick up intel on a heavily guarded frigate, fat with African diamonds meant for the Grand Mogul of India. That treasure will help you claw your way to the top, to become the pirate that no empire can take down. Second, you must know your hunting ground. Our reactive and evolving world is reflected in what we call fortunes, presented to you by Taljid, the fortune teller. Now, fortunes reveal changes in factions, weather, and the trade routes themselves. Today, Taljid reveals favorable winds. That means more merchants to rob, but also more competition. And now I'm proud to share with you the essence of Skull and Bones, a shared world where every player encounter matters. Will you fight, or will you ally? This is what we call the hunting grounds. All right, pirates, let's head to the hideout, and have a great E3.
Yeah.
Your hunt for the convoy starts here, in your hideout, deep within the Chagos Islands.
That's their gameplay.
This hidden pirate den provides everything you need for your next strike. From your ship, you choose the Black Horn for the upcoming battle. The strong winds will boost its speed, giving its battering ram a devastating punch. Next, choose the right crew and gear for the mission ahead.
Cool. You have your own,
deadly
like,
cannons are slow loading, deadly at short range. Rockets are blazing fast and deal powerful damage from every angle. With everything loaded, let's head out. The winds are strong and the day is clear. That means more merchants to run, but also more rival pirates angling for a quick scale. According to your intel, the convoy is sailing past a Portuguese fort, taking advantage of the strong winds.
There she is, with our loot!
That fort is too strong to simply sail past. Its cannons can blast you out of the water. You need to find a way to sneak by before the convoy slips away.
For exciting, Captain!
Fortunately, deception is another tool in the pirate's arsenal.
Let's roll these blackguards!
Disguised as a Portuguese.
Disguised.
You tried to creep past the fort.
Captain, if we engage, they will see through our guys. Portuguese merchant and escort!
This island provides perfect cover for a surprise attack. What's the optimal course for an intercept? Reading your sails for speed. You want to catch your victim off guard.
Yeah, definitely.
The detail they're adding in.
Yeah, it definitely looks better than how it looked last year. I mean, it's still what you expect it to be. I mean, yeah, it's still very much what we expect it to be, but it looks good.
I think after the criticism they got last year, that's like when I think it got delayed. Because they're like, we need to go with much more detail.
I don't know, I guess you won't be able to play that.
Unless you weaken them enough, pretty much, where their men can barely fight.
Probably. Oh wow, look at that. You saw that?
Warship sighted!
Warship.
Portuguese frigate ahoy!
Oh shit.
Your attack is alerted a powerful...
One thing you notice, unlike Black Flag, there's a lot more detail.
Exactly. They're adding so much into it.
That's why you can't play the boarding parts, because
they focus so much on the
ship.
This the ship. That's the whole point of the game. Is this ship? Invite the group. Oh, we see other players.
It's a nice water effect.
You can ask them
to aid you, pretty much. Yeah, you can ask for aid. I like that.
Using a coordinated battle plan. The enemy strikes first. First ship goes down, breaking your formation.
still do that.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
The different options I like at the bottom that you can do.
Yeah.
Like you scroll through the pretty much what you're what you're capable of.
Exactly. Oh, shit! This is gonna hurt! I guess it hurt.
Yeah, it hurt really bad.
But the glitter of gold could turn new allies into deadly enemies. For there is no honor among thieves.
Just like the Division where you can team up, but you can easily turn on your own partner.
2019, still no actual.
Is that early 2019? Ooh,
No,
wait
you
up.
said 2019. SkullandBonesGame.com.
Got it. I'm signing up for a lot of
No,
these pages.
2019. 2019. What's next?
What's going on? Are you whispering?
Yeah, I know, right? You hear that too? Where they randomly whisper each other in the back? So what's this? Ooh, Transference!
Oh, what I said! Transference. The freaky one. Elijah Wood.
Completely safe.
Hey!
Look who it is!
I saw you at Megacon, not in person, but I saw you from a distance.
My name is
So it's like, yep, I saw him.
founder of SpectreVision. Though we're known for our film content, we're also avid gamers, and the opportunity to partner with Ubisoft was something we had to be a part of.
And my name is Benoit Shea, game director on Transference.
Woo!
Together, we combine the storytelling techniques of film with the interactivity of video games.
Oh, I'm already
enabling us
set up
to
for the
create this
beta.
unique, deep immersive world with a dark and
Dude,
unsettling
leave the
narrative.
fuck alone.
Have you ever dreamed of entering someone else's consciousness? Exploring their darkest thoughts and most intimate secrets?
Not really.
In
Called Inception. Good
With
movie.
Transference, we're bringing With Transference, we're bringing a first-person exploration game into a chilling
Yeah, I
new
heard about
dimension.
this. Like every mine go into is like a
escape,
different
you must go
horror,
hands-on to search for
like
solve puzzles, while
level.
Scenario
between
type
the
of thing.
perspectives
Horror, some
of
different
each
horror
family
scenario.
member, and attempt to
Through
find
VR.
together.
One's a slasher movie, one's
This
a
fall, in
suspense thing.
VR and on
Yeah.
traditional
Something like that for the
platforms,
sound of it.
we welcome you to uncover the secrets hiding in this mind-bending psychological thriller that will leave you with haunting memories long after you put down the controller. This is
Controller or
Transference.
VR. Here we go.
What's going on? Where's Mom?
You're gonna see her real soon, okay? Just hold still.
Don't believe his eyes.
Every thing is fine.
Are you comfortable? I know this rig's a bit cumbersome, but that's always the way with these new prototypes, huh? And all you have to do is just be. I know things haven't been so great lately, okay? I've been a lousy father, I'm unable. Lousy husband, too.
You should go to sleep.
You've seen how rotten that's gotten, huh?
Go to sleep.
But all that is gonna change.
See, we added
We're
a
all gonna be
violin.
together. All of our hard work will reverse the process. All of our sacrifices. That's my gift to you. To us.
Could I get a different gift? I'm not
Fluffy happy bunnies.
Why are you doing this?
I love you.
Oh. Is he putting his kid into it?
I love you all.
Yeah, that's what look like he's doing.
Ooh, damn.
Escape corrupted.
Starlink.
Yep.
I think.
I have waited
I think so, yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Starlink.
Starlink. The toy, yeah, the toy on your controller.
Honestly, no.
No, it's
legit action, like spaceship action figures.
Action figures that you put literally on top of your controller attachments. Xbox, PS4.
I'd say it's more like a real version of Gundam Build Fighters. You actually get to build your own ship.
So what are we introducing this time besides more gameplay?
Well, the one big hook that everybody saw was that not only could you customize your ships on the fly, but you can go explore different planes.
They're trying to pull.
Oh, translation. This is all the stuff No Man's Sky was saying it could do.
In a way, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see, like you can add stuff to your ship on the fly.
On the fly,
The
yeah.
more of us there are, the stronger each of us is.
The question is how long is it last?
There it is. And it's coming to PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
Drax isn't going to stop until we end this.
I believe they said there were going to be alternate ways of doing that, so using the action figures.
Yeah, they're all going to suck in comparison. Because why would you go through
October 16th?
Damn, pre-order now, damn.
Because why would they go through all the trouble of manufacturing all this plastic if they did not want you to buy it?
I'm sorry. I see someone getting running and going, ooh, what are you playing? Ooh, what's that? And it's grabbing in the middle of a fight. Going, no!
Revealed our major Starship innovation to the world and showed you how players could reconfigure it instantly to adapt to any challenge.
It almost feels like
this year, we're excited to show you what the depth of the open world that we've built and put the game directly.
Essentially, that's what they're trying to do in a way, you can say.
I don't think it's going to be random.
Okay, first off, need I point out Skylanders and Disney Infinity and all those other
fascinating
ones
local
figures.
factions.
Secondly, trading card games.
Forge your alliance.
And third,
upgrade your pilots, starships, and gear. And unleash devastating combos to save Atlas from the relentless Forgotten Legion. The mission will not be easy. Atlas is a dangerous place. And our heroes will need all the help they can get.
Okay, cool. Gameplay. Sure.
Oh yeah, I think that's what it says. Trying to quote right.
I guess it's better than microtransactions because at the end of the day, it's still like
There's a little help here.
Yeah, because it's a natural plastic thing.
Or just get it as, have it put up as a good masterpiece.
Well, or one of those things you have the collector's cabinet for.
Yeah, collector, yeah, that's what I said. Oh.
What?
What?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, shit!
What?
Hello, boy.
All right, team, let's move out.
Oh,
He's
shit!
like, all right, boy. He's like, all right, boys. Oh,
shit!
Fly all things.
Shit! Oh! So officially the second big surprise of Ubisoft's conference.
Oh,
fucking Star Fox.
Yeah.
Exclusively on the Switch, I'll bet.
Explain!
Oh, look at this.
Do an aileron roll.
Hey! He finally showed up!
Oh, it's your next collab, pretty much.
It is an honor to welcome Star Fox in Starlink. Battle for Atlas.
Shit.
Isn't it, Laurent?
It's amazing. Ever since I started working on Starlink, I wanted to invite Fox and his crew into the game. And Star Fox on Super Nintendo was the first 3D game I've ever played.
Oh, it was his inspiration.
Yeah. And so for me, this moment is a dream come true.
And that explains why his armings also look more like the
was only made
Alone.
possible thanks to our long
Polygonal
relationship
version,
with Nintendo.
we can't wait to play Fox on the Nintendo Switch.
We had Mario Rabbids last year.
To give a special thanks to a dear friend with us in the audience today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miyamoto.
Miyamoto!
It's like, wait, everyone. Everyone,
that's what I'm trying to say. Last year was Mario Rabbids, and here's like their next kind of like
combination.
Yeah, their next combination, pretty much of
dude.
Wow.
This is the most Nancy's geeked out through all the
Look at it. She's like, oh, yes.
Grant, this is the most I've geeked out during this thing too.
So I came with a gift. You know, it's the first.
Oh! There's a
little figure too.
Is that Amiibo?
Super. So thank you very much. So it is actually a vessel that has been created by the team, and they would be so happy to see you backstage. So
try it out.
It's actually they built a
working prototype
of the R-Wing.
Yeah, they're like, and we want you to try it. We want you to try it out in the back.
Fuck yeah!
And they're like, Mr. Miyamoto, would you mind coming backstage? We'll set you up with a controller. We want.
Oh wait, we're back.
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto, and thank you, Eve. For everyone at E3, please be sure to come by the Ubisoft booth, where we'll have a full hands-on demo for you to try.
There he is too.
There he is, added to the. Oh my god! And then they get ship right to the left, right there.
With Star Fox as an exclusive Nintendo
October
Switch
16th.
experience.
It's obviously exclusive to Switch.
Yeah, you want the Fox content? You got to play it on Switch.
Thank you.
I need to get a Switch now. God damn it.
Thank you so much.
I need to get a Switch.
You bastards!
StarlinkGame.com to pre-order the game right after the conference. Thank you so much for being here today, and have a great E3.
Wow, that's cool.
That was cool. For honor.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, for honor. Yep. God damn it. They had to be a buzzkill.
They need a good calm one, pretty much, after that excitement.
So, Nancy, how do you feel? It seems like she just found a NerdyShique again.
She did.
That's probably going to be the Nintendo Collector's Edition. For it is the R-Wing design.
Yeah.
Tournament organizers and all of our players.
Oh, no, the collector's one is going to be...
Wait, take my wallet.
Take my money.
Hello, I'm Roman Kempo Soyola, creative director.
For Honor, man.
Whether it be upgraded stability,
I think it's about 2 years now.
dedicated servers, release of heroes,
yeah.
constant balancing,
So wasn't it
fall 16, so
we would
year and a
not
half.
be here without your passion and commitment.
It was like
you have
October
helped us
16,
enrich the experience.
I like the tattoo. It's like a dagger with like a bunch of really cool shit on it. It looks cool. I mean,
Actions speak louder than words, right? In celebration of E3, we are inviting new players to join. So, if you haven't played For Honor yet,
or you did.
Now is your chance. Starting today and until next Monday, we are giving away the PC Starter Edition on Uplay. Download it this week on PC, and it's yours.
It's over a year old.
Chris!
For free.
You get this starter edition of For Honor for free between 11 and 18 on Uplay.
That's not all. Because building on everything that we've learned, we are now ready to expand our world.
Expansion?
Yeah, the first big expansion. Large. Probably a large. Probably just a new, like I said, a new warrior, a new
I swear to God, if the Praise the Sun guy shows up, I'm done. I'm done. If the Praise the Sun guy...
the point where I'd be convinced.
No!
No!
Prince of Persia!
You fucking keep the Persians!
The Persians!
They're bringing in the Persians!
Wait.
And not just any, from the looks
Hold
of
on,
it.
hold on.
Is it the Persians? Am I wrong?
Let's see, let's see.
It looked like it, the sword. I could be wrong.
Could be wrong. Let's see.
And they already add Persians, we just don't realize it because we don't keep up with the game.
Yeah. Pretty cool how they're doing it.
This is fun.
Oh, well, you're fucked. You're fucked, dude.
Whoa. I don't know.
I hear the crowd cheering as if they know.
That's an Asian dragon. China. It's not the Persians, it's the Chinese.
Chinese expansion.
Translation is basically, and now it's Dynasty Warriors.
We thought it was Persians, it wasn't. Our bad. Our
It's
bad.
basically
Yeah, that's all it is.
Dynasty
Marching
Warriors.
Fire.
Marching Fire.
Oh great, the notification thing's gonna
October
screw up.
16th.
The notification thing's gonna screw up the spoilers for us.
Alright. October 16th.
Marching Fire.
After the great cataclysm that brought knights, Vikings,
go switch his
samurai to fight, civil war consumed China.
China, yep.
Warriors of the ruling factions fought
Said
each other,
October
but
16th?
Yeah.
failed to establish order.
AKA, we're getting the
Meet the
Three
chaos.
Kingdoms saga.
4 warriors of the ruling now march west. With a new faction, 4 new fighters, visual enhancements, and single-player content yet to be revealed, the Marching Fire update is our biggest and most ambitious addition so far. But this update would not be complete without answering a huge request from our community.
Oh boy.
A new 4v4 multiplayer mode fulfilling the classic medieval fantasy.
44.
You know what it is?
4v4.
Castle Siege.
4 versus 4.
So please, allow me to introduce you to this new mode, Breach.
Work in progress, in-game 4K footage.
Oh, it's essentially defend the castle.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I think they have something like that already.
Ooh, okay, we can see some there. Some of the
warriors.
That's essentially what it is. That's cool. I like that. That's what it's like. People have been asking for that. Going, you know, if we get a defense. Ooh. Oh, damn.
Very nice. Oh. That is cool.
That is awesome. I'll fuck with this one, man.
Nice.
Actually, that's the point where I was expecting. Praise the sun!
Yeah, Marching Fire. Okay, cool.
Not really for me.
I mean, I thought it was cool.
Awesome. Crew 2. Gotta give us something since it comes out the end of this month.
I think.
Still looks interesting. Don't get me wrong. It still looks very exciting.
Is this the steep moment for us? Like last year was steep, it was like
freedom
maybe.
will be yours.
freedom to get your hands
Certainly
on
is for
the
me.
car,
Unless they
bike,
actually do bring
boat,
Steve
or
back.
plane, and unleash your passion for motorsport
now,
all
so
across the United States.
Look, I'm glad people.
Is it weird how her she kind of looks like she's like,
And we're very
hello,
happy
welcome
announce
to
that the open
E3.
beta
Like,
will be available
like she's not being sarcastic, but
Xbox One
She
and
sounds like she
on
is.
June 21st.
Thank you.
But there's more.
June
You
21st.
can preload the open beta right now, so you'll be ready to hit
That's
the
the
road
open
as
beta,
soon as
yeah.
it starts. From all of us at Ivory Tower, welcome to the crew team.
PS4 store.
Alright,
Sorry, I just really need to go. Sorry.
Nice! So I'm going over and the plane just nicked his wheel a little bit. Well, that's the whole point, Grandma. That's what you're saying. You're saying that you're like a Red Bull type of driver. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Working his way up, pretty much. You're the type of guy who can literally drive anything. So that's what it is.
Wait for free on June 21st.
Okay, yeah, okay, never mind. I thought they said, download the open beta now.
Here we go.
There we go, Assassin's Creed, baby.
It's Creed Odyssey.
How can a child save us all if he's sentenced to die? Tell me, Nikolaus. Tell me before you let our son go.
Man, they hot shoots the shit out of that kid.
Yeah, look at it.
We will become. Before you,
Nice.
I see a path. Built by friendship and family. Love and loss. War and bloodshed.
Ooh, damn.
Ooh!
Bring that
really
shit
bad.
back.
Yes, yes.
You basically get to jump on the
So I guess that's what your character.
Whoa!
That was some hippies.
Act like it.
But
That's what he said.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
yeah, we get that, Richard, but there's actual name for it.
That's what we're trying to hear.
As we ride through Odyssey, across the mountains and the seas,
Whoa, a lot more swimming up.
faith of Greece
Yeah.
journeys with you.
Love this castle.
I know. Whoa.
Spartans.
Yep.
Heroic.
I think that's what it is. Like you're a Spartan, possibly like a Spartan assassin.
I guess.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Let's see what they say. I gotta see what they say about the. This was supposed to be a surprise.
Thank you, thank you. I'm Jonathan Simon, creative director of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is more than just an adventure. It truly is a role-playing journey. You will explore on land and sea
one of the most iconic and influential settings in human history, ancient Greece. The golden age of Athens saw the rise of democracy, modern medicine, revolutionary art, and Western philosophy. But it was also a time of war. A devastating conflict between Sparta and Athens, the Peloponnesian War, divided the Greek world and changed the course of history.
So he tossed his kid off the cliff.
In this world of contrast and opportunity,
Just like you saw like
this land shaped by the gods, rages a battle between order and chaos. This is where your adventure begins. You, a simple mercenary, an outcast, to take on an incredible quest to save your loved ones and become the legendary Greek hero Greece desperately needs. Our teams in Quebec and from around the world have spent the last 3 years putting all their energy, passion, and dedication into this project.
So it's been 3. They've worked
continued
since
to transform
a bit
Assassin's
before
Creed
Origins.
into an epic
This is around the time they start wrapping up Origins.
An RPG in which you will not just play an Odyssey, but your Odyssey, shaped by your actions and choices. And the first choice you'll make at the start of the game is to choose your character.
Oh!
Yeah, they already in the leak they already confirmed.
I didn't, well, we got realized. Me, I didn't.
Alexios.
I didn't read that part.
Or Cassandra.
Cassandra? Well, that's certainly an interesting choice of a name.
And you play that character for the entire game. You share the bloodline of a legendary Spartan hero and bear his mysterious weapon.
So no matter how you play, pretty much it's still gonna...
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was one of the things they.
I didn't read about it. I knew about the leak.
What was eventually spoiled for me was that it was going to be
Leonidas' spear.
Leonidas' spear. See, that's where we gotta listen.
Holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
You're Leonidas' grandson or granddaughter.
Oh shit! I like that.
Holy shit!
You share his blood and the strength.
You're Leonidas' grandkid.
That is cool.
The broken spear of Leonidas gives you access to powerful range, combat, and stealth abilities that you can unleash on your enemies.
What you can do with it? Oh, it is really good.
But this is Spartacus.
Oh! Oh, it enhances your ability.
You bring your attacks more mythical.
Oh! I'm liking this.
Yeah.
And for the first time, we have deeply changed the way we tell stories in Assassin's Creed. You can now truly interact with history like never before.
Really?
Perhaps when I was thinner.
Socrates.
Socrates, nice.
So, tell me, were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
The rebel had guards. I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
Died. Oh wow!
This is the dialogue.
Yeah, the dialogue system. They're
He should be halfway to
implementing.
Mykonos by now.
Oh, really? You let that lunatic run loose? Are you sure that was wise?
I'm not sure approaching you was wise.
Our choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
Over the next few days, you can experience this for yourself here at E3 in our playable demo. And for you at home, here's a full gameplay sequence of Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Thank you.
Thank you, and
For you guys at home who can't afford to come to Los Angeles, here's some gameplay.
Here's some gameplay.
We will show you the damn game.
Thank you. That's pretty much okay.
Game capture.
Last
I
band.
edited it for time.
431 PCE. So my question is, does being a female or male change any part of the aspect of the story?
That's a good question, yeah. That's why
I say. Remember, this is still during a time where
that
look at the HUD, Kristen.
It's that kind of thing.
It's the same one from Odyssey.
Yeah, they stuck with it.
That's the thing. You know, with the time period and usually the location, that's gonna vary.
Yeah.
That's gonna...
Ah, Mykonos Island.
I mean, granted, this is Greece where the idea of Amazons exists, so maybe it's a little more lenient in that front.
Eagle-bearing Mystios. That's you. We are a small but fierce group of rebels who pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our Athenian oppressors. A warrior named Diocles fights with them. None who face him survive. Please, Mystios, our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
What did your informant tell you?
I like that.
Word has already spread of you sinking those ships. There's a price on your head.
That didn't take long.
Anyway, for Greek mythology and Barnabas, anyway, for Greek
So, I'm here to find Kira who wants me to kill Ubisoft.
Not that I really...
Athenian ally.
Because Greek was not my...
Don't forget the
was not the one where I had a lot of info.
Okay.
Oh, and also, honestly, Greek stories have so many more people.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track of it all. I mean the thing about like Norse...
Oh, wait, comment on
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, these could all be people they made up. These could all be real people.
They usually they always go off of a lot.
Well, for Assassin's Creed, except for a couple exceptions, they usually go with actual
nothing but actual people.
From history.
I'm saying like that name that flashed up on the screen. I have no clue. That's that could be a real mercenary from the time, or it could be those could be real. Those could be real ones. Those could be ones they just came up with because they sounded cool.
You're chasing your own death, mercenary.
Oh, damn! Knocked his ass down.
Well,
the sword's on fire. I like that.
The other problem is the time period they're picking.
Right.
This is around. Aside from the few famous stories we do have, a lot of it was lost.
Right. Level up!
But yeah, that is cool. At the time of the division and all that, the Greek Civil War, that was between Thebes and Athens.
Nice.
The time of the Odyssey and so many other things take place, and the Trojan War, all that stuff. We lost a lot of information about that. A lot of it disappeared.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Spotting cow.
Barnabas was right. Spartans have made themselves right at home.
Playing out the Xbox.
I'm looking for Kira.
What do you want with her?
The mercenary who bears the eagle of Zeus. You got my message. It said something about paying me handsomely. Athenians have enslaved our people for too long. Help us free Mykonos from their grasp, and you'll have more drachmi than you can carry.
Oh, are you two together?
Please, not go to
right.
Which is why I sent word of our rebellion to you and Sparta.
My men are ferocious in a ground assault, but we're outnumbered.
And Diocles fights with the fury of Ares.
Join us in battle.
Ares!
Says you are. We'll grind these.
Yes, and here you're going. Wrong game. You're in the other game. Oh, that's right. Sorry.
All right, Spartans.
Captain.
Come on, boy.
I'll fight with you. But the case is mine.
To battle,
Dad, boy.
You can see it, the assassin symbol.
Yeah, the crest.
Crest on the helmet. You know what's sad about all of this? I actually care for what's going on in the modern day. So.
Yeah. It's like I want to know what's going on within the modern day of Assassin's Creed.
Hey, look! It's that, oh no, wait, never mind.
You are missing all your counter opportunities there.
Again, I always like when they said the pulling the creed, pretty much when they eventually do bring up the story.
Yeah.
Power up!
Power up!
Super Saiyan!
Oh! 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 Right in the nuts.
Right in the nuts. Yeah, I think he came back from that.
And you saw that was with a spiked mace. That was not nice.
Giant snake.
No.
Minotaur!
Oh, shit!
Minotaur!
They're bringing a lot of classic tales into this, pretty much. That's what's cool.
October 5th.
Fuck you! Goddamn, I still play Origins!
I used to play Syndicate, Origins,
I don't think you actually need to.
Is that it?
That's it.
Their big game was Odyssey. Oh, damn, that sucks that got leaked in.
Well, no, I honestly, I'd say the bigger, better game was, I'd still say Beyond Good and Evil 2 is the best part of this.
That sucks that Odyssey got...
And thanks to everyone watching from home. To our teams, it's an honor to work with some of the best in the world. Congratulations on a great show.
Damn, that sucks. Their big game for this year was leaked. Like, never make your big Ubisoft. We're like, never make your big game for the end of your conference. Assassin's Creed.
I am a
Future reference.
guy,
Future reference.
and I am particularly
You've been leaked
excited
13
about
times.
the future of technology and the positive role games will play in shaping our society. To create these games, we need to work even more openly with you, the gamers. Because we know when we do that together,
I don't think that was...
everything gets better. So have a great E3. Thank you very much.
Yes, him saying goodbye.
We know that.
Yeah, that's it. Him saying goodbye. Yeah, see? Post-show.
I figured he was going to pull something.
Yeah, I'm
So, where do we start off with?
It's kind of hard to say what I thought of it. I still think last year was better.
Last year's was still better.
I told you guys it's the curse of E3.
Well, we know that. That's what we said. That's what he said. We know that.
Last year's was better. I think what they did show was good. I think the biggest problem was their Beyond Good. They should have showed more. In my opinion, you should have showed more for Beyond Good and Evil 2, and they should have had something else. If Odyssey was going to be their final big game review,
they should have flipped Starlink and Assassin's Creed.
That would have been better.
Because with that Star Fox deal,
that was a big surprise.
That was a big surprise, and you saw the pop that got from the audience.
Yeah, I heard that.
The pop it got from us.
I heard that, or just have that be the no, exactly. You know what? I was
just switch those two. Would have been they would have been able to match it.
It wasn't bad. It was good.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's my opinion on this year's Ubisoft. It wasn't as good as last year. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't as good as last year, but it was good. It was still good. It was still passable. I still enjoyed it. They still gave us some stuff that we wanted. For gameplay, not too much talking. You know, just enough to where it's like they're just trying to explain to us, this is what's going on, this is what's happening, this is what this is what we're adding to the game or that game. That's about it. So I thought it was. That's what I said. To me, I thought it was good. It was just passable and it was good.
Yeah. So
they did a decent job.
Oh yeah, I know you can see. I did a good job. Thank you.
You did too.
So let me sure. Is it on? Oh shit! I don't think it's on. Oh, it's on. Okay, it's on. Sorry.
He just pulled my move. Did he just pull one of my moves?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I can't see, from my angle, you can't see the red dot, even with glasses. Sorry. So, they started with Just Dance. They got the out of the way.
Which is smart. Yeah, which is smart. They got it.
I was waiting for the panda guy to pull the mask.
Yeah, I was waiting for like a celebrity or something like that, just to say, Just Dance coming out, and that's it. But no, it's just like, okay, that's good enough still.
Then we got Beyond Good and Evil 2, which was nice. Let me start off before I go into any tangents. I thought it was nice. I thought the CG trailer was good. You know, the reveal that Jade and Paige are in this prequel story.
Yeah.
But Jade, there's something more to Jade in this one than in other.
Well, simply put, the opening trailer shows that they're the ship of the main crew getting, the player characters getting boarded, and Jade is part of the boarding crew.
Yeah, exactly.
She's part of the bigger warship that is boarding your ship.
Yeah, so that was the most interesting part. Then we got, I guess, some pre-alpha gameplay.
Oh, and the other thing, Paige already knows who she is.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Paige recognizes.
There's probably more to it.
Well, I'm just saying it implies they already know each other at that point.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and they showed the pre-alpha game footage, pretty much. That's what you were trying to.
Yeah, they were showing the pre-alpha game, which for the little bit they showed was really cool.
Yeah.
But I really wanted more.
I think that's all they had. They could show. That's the thing.
No, because they admitted that they're gonna have a closed doors gameplay walkthrough of Beyond Good and Evil 2 later.
We'll see. Like I said, I don't know. We'll see.
And unfortunately, it is kind of going in. I'm really hoping that, because they were talking about like how big and expansive it is, and I'm all like, oh god, please don't suck.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Right now,
I disagree.
I'm with him pretty much.
I honestly think I know what your opinion is on the Ubisoft sandbox things, but honestly, I don't think that's they're going to go with that generic Ubisoft sandbox route. I honestly don't. I really don't think they're going to go that route.
They're going a different route where
it seems like they're going to let, I forgot the head guy's name.
Yeah.
They're going to let him get full control of this. And even if it's sandbox, it's not going to be like the Ubisoft.
Okay. The typical Ubisoft game.
My only concern about it. Now, the part that did help assuage my fears a little bit is that they have hit record Joseph Gordon-Levitt's
which is really good. That was another aspect to it.
Collaboration studio. They're letting them work on basically doing a bunch of the background stuff.
Yeah, they're letting the community pretty much be more involved to get whatever they, the fans, the diehard fans, to be a part of this. Say I was a part of this game.
And that's a good thing. But the problem is the sense of scale. When you go big, there's a cost to it. You lose detail. Now, the reason the hit record thing fills me with a little bit of hope is that maybe the fans can fill in the gaps that the team won't be able to do because.
And I think that's what they're trying to go for.
Because the problem is because they keep making the boxes bigger and bigger, you're losing out on the detail that really brings the place to life.
Which is why A, they didn't give a release year, and B, they've been working on this version of Beyond Good and Evil 2 for a few years now. They've already confirmed that.
Yeah, and like you said, pretty much, they're going to help expand more the universe, pretty much, and the story possibly in this game.
I'm just hoping that is enough. That's what I'm hoping. Because, like I said, there's so many ways this can very easily go wrong. Yeah. It's a lot easier to fuck this up than to get it right. That's what I'm saying.
And I think... Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. A million ways it can go wrong. One way it goes right. One.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's that one. So,
yeah.
BG Fest, they said they're going to show more. I think they said it's in this fall. I'm just not happy about that. I wanted more from them. This game's been worked on for what feels like forever now. Been rumored forever now, and they just give us this. And oh, by the way, we're only doing a press-only version gameplay walkthrough behind closed doors. And then anybody else wants anything, you gotta wait till fall. maybe you'll get a release here, maybe not. But overall, I still thought the trailer they showed, both trailers they showed were fine. They were good, and it still get me excited for the next game. Next up was Rainbow Six Siege.
Just showing off what it was is more of talking about their expanded, you know, how much, you know, they've been working on it, you know, how much they've expanded, but also they dropped this, it was more of like a trailer, because they stated, you know, watch more in August during this event, pretty much. So it was like a trailer to a documentary series. That's all this was. Thank God they didn't talk too much like they did that one time when the Assassin's Creed movie, you know, thing came out. I'm glad they didn't go that far into it where they were interviewing the director. It's like they just like, let's talk about a little bit of the game, here's the trailer, and that's it. You know, that for me, it wasn't a bothersome thing. Sorry.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I was going to get to next is the documentary, which I'm like, I love esports. I adore esports. I think being able to make a profession out of just playing video games in any manner, which way or form is absolutely amazing. You know, going from somebody who possibly, you know, has nothing part of life, but they're really good at video games, taking that aspect and that.
Yeah, of course.
Like, look, if I have one positive thing I can say about that douchey-looking kid from Madden 18,
oh God, that douchey kid,
is that he made a choice to continue. I mean, he got his diploma, but he made a choice, and I'm fine with that. However, this is not PlayStation Experience.
Yeah, of course.
This is not a fan expo. This is not EVO. This is not CEO. This is E3. E3 press are there for gameplay stuff, game stuff, teases of stuff, talking to developers, and a couple other things, but nothing about esports is what they really care about. Only the ones who have to cover esports. And at E3, it just, and it's like you got EVO like a month away, and like, well, a month and a half, because I think they pushed it to August this year.
It's right there in the name of what E3 is supposed to stand for, Electronic Entertainment Expo, meaning video games.
Yes, I get that, but like,
well, no, I'm saying,
yeah, he's agreeing with you.
Oh,
I'm saying, yeah, it should be about the games. Anything else, you know, if you're talking about something that's not a game itself, it should be something that's going to bring you a game.
Like the only time right now I've accepted esports is for the Smash Bros. Invitational tomorrow, because they did that already once. B, they really want to hype up the Smash Bros. Game. When esports is used like that to help enhance or help promote the product you're selling to me, that's great. That's really smart. That's some way. That's a small connection with the FGC, pretty much, the fighting game community. So I like that, or the competitive game community. Here, the documentary, this is not the time for that, in my opinion.
I have to disagree.
How?
I have to disagree. And the only reason I say this is because even that's why I said, to me, this was just enough. Compared to like I said, there are times when they go a little too far, where what I mean is they expand deeper or they start interviewing. It's like, no, here it was just, that's why I said, to me, it was just enough. It felt like almost like a trailer reaction, because it was just mainly a trailer they were showing.
Yes.
It was just enough. It was to the point, and that was it. They got out of the way, and now, you know,
this is just, what I'm saying just might be for esports, you know, period, at E3. The documentary trailer, you know, it was harmless. It was like a minute and a half of guys talking about wanting to do better in the esports. That's fine. I'm just talking about esports in general. The documentary, it didn't really bother me that much.
Okay. Yeah, the documentary was inoffensive. It's when they do all the other like stuff like you were talking about.
This is me just venting, because there have been so many E3, not even just E3s, but main game conventions where they for some reason they make esports guy a priority, like they did with EA the previous year with the whole Madden tournament, where they had like 6 esports guys come out and just like, okay, that's
well,
good.
They got me. That was actually better than we got EA this year. Don't get me wrong.
I will admit it was better than this year, because I found that guy to be a complete douche.
Yeah, he was just a full
douche. But like, let's move on. I feel depressed now.
I feel depressed now.
Trials Rising. You know what? Trials Rising was just fun.
It was fun.
The developer came out, destroyed
dressed like freaking Evil Knievel.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Destroyed a gaming setup, and pretty much showed off the game Trials Rising, which, you know what? It looks great. It looks like a amazing big expansion to the Trials series. They harm nothing, and it was fun to watch too because it's all ridiculous jackass stuff.
Yeah, that's like I said. It's like when they show the second trailer, you're just waiting for the end going. It's like Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
What you're waiting for is that banjo twang.
Yeah, the classic banjo swing.
Yeah,
but you say you were super excited about it?
Super excited. I was mad.
You no longer speak the rest of the post show. Next up, we got Professor Fatchi, who apparently is a very well-known Trials YouTuber.
Yeah.
Who got to help out with the game, which is really cool.
Which I like. It's like he pretty much started his own YouTube channel to help pretty much newbies, and it's like educational parts of it. You know,
it was more he wanted to just talk about it, and yeah, he would do some of that stuff. It was more he just wanted to talk about Trials and all the cool stuff that they do.
Well, he's like
But what he said was that he and like 19 other people, for a total of 20 people from the community, got invited into the team to help.
He was just one of the primary ones that they saw that had a real connection more with the community.
And they put him in charge of the tutorials.
Yeah, and that's what he was doing a lot with a lot of his videos. It was like kind of similar to it's University. Yeah, that's what it was called, University of Trials.
His channel is University of Trials.
Yeah, and it was like his way of trying to help them understand or teach them and stuff like that. And I love I really did how they integrated, how they used him in the community. That was pretty cool.
They have a closed beta coming soon. And the game officially comes out February of next year.
A lot of February games again.
I'm going to leave most of this up to you. I'm going to let you give you the paper because of what the next thing is, and you can talk about it because you can talk about it.
Yeah, the Division 2 pretty much, when they dived right into that. Just excited to see. I was hoping they were going to talk a lot more because, like I said, Microsoft, they just wanted to announce it, and Ubisoft's like, we want to talk a little bit more. And it looks like this time it's like they really want to show how it's like now in a way compared to the other times, pretty much, where you had to be careful with the virus. You always had to wear the mask and things like that. Here, it's like the virus is gone, but now it's still you have to take on like factions, like how I said during our reaction, which was it's like as if The Walking Dead is like there's no more zombies, but people are still fighting against each other.
The world is still fucked.
The world's still fucked, and it's like here I love it because it's like it's here. It's like. It's up to them. It's up to the Division to bring back people, bring back America, bring back the world together.
Okay, the zombies are gone. Now what?
Yeah, in a way, that's what it is. The flu's gone. Now what do we do? And here it's like showing that now we got to start pretty much controlling everybody, trying to get everybody to be equals.
Oh yeah, the cinematic trailer definitely showed that.
It really showed that, and the different classes. They still have the different classes as always.
Okay, this is what I was curious about because they showed the 3 classes. I'm like,
they
already have 3 classes.
It looks like they're expanding on it to where now
you get exclusive weapons for each class.
Each class, pretty much. If you choose this class, you're gonna get a lot of like probably extra perks or this or that. 'Cause they do that with different classes with different parts of gear that you wear.
I really do hope. I really do hope it's not like most like Destiny games where like what I'm talking about, where you're one class. You get you see a comic strip about this, Arrow Online. You have one class, one high-level class. You go through the entire quest only to get a weapon that you can't equip because you're not that class. I'm worried that will happen in Division 2. Does that happen in Division 1?
No, it does not happen in Division 1.
I don't know.
It goes by your stats. Now in Division 1, you can easily create 2 players and save up pretty much because whatever you stash or put in your stash, in your extra file, you can actually use those weapons so that if you want to build up another type of character, you can actually use that. When you hit that level, I can grab this gun that I put in my stash. It's set up for this level.
It's pretty much
so they set it up.
It's pretty much you could go through the game playing as one character. You could stow extra gear away.
Yeah.
And then if you built up a second character on the same file,
exactly.
As you're leveling them up and they get to the point where it's like, ding, okay, this weapon has a level 6 restriction.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be at least level 6 to
use it. That's how they had it set up.
It's
all right. And that's how they had it set up.
Because that's kind of how it is in Warframe. A lot of the weapons have level restrictions.
And what's cool is that my friend Travis, because he follows a lot of developers on Twitch for Ubisoft, for the Division, and he just told me actually today, as of today, that starting this week pretty much, for a lot of those, like for myself, I stopped playing the Division for a while because I was focusing on other games or getting caught up on TV shows or movies, whichever. I haven't played it in a long time. Well, they said starting this week, even though it's kind of like a transaction, but they said for those who actually want to get caught up, you can actually buy special caches that are pretty much, in a way, it catches you up to all the newest stuff from all the updates they've done to this point, pretty much. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, this week alone, for any of those who want to get caught up, I'm like, that's awesome. That's really interesting. And maybe give me a reason to get back into maybe the Division just a little bit more before this game comes out. I'm already signed up for the closed beta. I can't wait to see if they actually, the beta, which hopefully I get selected because I love the game still. I still enjoy it because I'm just trying to focus on my other games I'm way behind on. I love the 8-player raids. Like I said, I don't know. I have to look more into that because it sounded like they said 8-player raids only or what? Because as of right now, in the Division, you can only do like 4 people much in a group. The max you got in your group is 4. That is it. So I don't know if they expanded it to 8 people in the group or just 8 in a group for only the raids. That's the part I don't know on. That's the part I didn't really... The way they said it, I was like, okay, is it for the raids only or what? So, I love the year 1 download, the DLC, 3 episodes and the world events. That's just amazing.
Free.
Absolutely free.
No season passes, no microtransactions.
It's like the moment you pre-order to buy that game, that's the year 1 for you right there, which is amazing. I love that. And then that's where we can move on to Mario, pretty much, and Rabbids, pretty much.
Which was really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I know Nancy has a smile on her face already. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. We got more about the Donkey Kong DLC, which is called Donkey Kong Adventure. We got Grant Kirkhope. Did you guys get the name of the band? I forgot the name of the band.
Critical Hit.
They got he conducted Critical Hit for the music for the trailer. And the music, it's Grant Kirkhope. The music's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You can tell his remix version of country, which he worked on. He worked on stuff for country, right?
Actually, that's David Wise.
David Wise. Did he work on anything Donkey Kong related? Because this before I get my facts mixed up.
4.
He worked on 64. Okay, so
which was why there was that little bit where it started doing the Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
that's why he did that. Yeah,
and then he turned around going DK, and part of the
But he did do a throwback to the Donkey Kong country.
I heard that too. Cool. I did hear that.
That's why I started singing to it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because there were bits of the soundtrack in Donkey Kong 64 that were throwbacks to Donkey Kong.
And they introduced there's going to be a Cranky Kong Rabbid.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Which was really cool. We didn't get to see really what his abilities were. How are you doing,
fellow kids?
Yeah, but it was cool because Donkey Kong had his bongos, he could use his fist, and he could use his smash attack.
Yeah,
it was
pretty cool.
That's actually in country that smash attack.
Yeah, it was. That's right. That's true. That's true.
It comes out June 26th. It comes out June 25th for people who own the season pass.
Yeah, who have the season pass. And then I like pretty much when they started off the trailer, when they're actually showing them playing almost like the Rabbids playing the classic Donkey Kong game, and he's like, really? It's like
I think he's just like, okay.
Okay, it's like this isn't nothing. It's nothing new for me.
Then we got Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones. Wow.
Okay, we got a lot more. Looks like we got a cinematic trailer, which looks like showing the bit of semblance there is to the story, what a little story there is.
Yeah.
Essentially, we're in a time now where pirates are dying out. The few that are left, you can either join or you're stabbed in the back.
We're at the end of the golden age of piracy.
Yeah, around that time.
When everyone was being hunted down and forced to either quit or
the central focus looks like is the Indian Ocean.
Yeah, that's what they're focusing on.
Where the guy's like, and we're gonna steal every last fucking coin.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you took that bomb and like, yeah, all right. But you can tell. But the one thing I like is you can tell because remember they delayed it big time to like next year, and you can tell why. They did a lot more listening to what people had to say, but also if you think about it, they observed how Sea of Thieves was doing. Pretty much, you're like, let's see what they're doing. And see what they messed up on. Let's see how we can improve on that.
One of the features we got, aside from the obvious customization you showed in the gameplay walkthrough, because we all knew that was coming.
Yeah.
We got fortunes, which apparently there's a shaman or something, part of your crew, who will let you know if it's going to be a good day. Like
or he's one of the locals who lives on the island where you've established.
Essentially,
because the setup is that you and the other pirates who didn't get captured or otherwise flee to other parts of the world. You've all found a group of islands where you're hiding out.
Yeah.
And this shaman character is probably part of the local population.
Yeah. So we got like he only focused on one fortune, which was the clear sky.
Yeah, just a little bit of that.
Well, it falls into 3 categories. It was like a cataclysm,
which I would say
fortunes and Oh crap! The third one was like basically like changing allegiances. Like
yeah. So essentially, like the main one they focused on was like saying the fortune
was a weather. It was a weather effect.
Yeah, where it's like it's gonna be a clear day, which is good.
Yeah. Favorable winds. The wind, clear day, no storms, good wind, so that all those sailboats can go around.
I also like how, again, like you were mentioning, how it's like now you have your own base of command, or your own fort, pretty much.
And the way this particular effect works, the favorable winds, is that there's more trading ships out there, which means, hey, more stuff I can steal to build up my inventory.
Exactly, and they're implementing a lot you get from go ahead, I'm sorry.
But it seems like each thing, even when it's a good effect, it has a downside.
Yeah.
Because, there's a lot more merchant ships out there for you to steal from, but that also means all the other pirates are out there in force too, which means you've got a lot of competition.
Yeah, which I love how they implemented that from the Division, because the Division, they did that too, where it's like, you can team up, you can loot people and stuff like that, but at any moment, your own teammates can turn right on you. Which I loved about that. That's cool. Go ahead, Kristen, sorry.
I never got to finish about the fortunes.
Sorry. Go ahead.
You guys just took over, man. I wanted to finish because like the first one was the clear sky one they mentioned, but you have a chance of what you guys just said of getting backstabbed.
Yeah.
And there's the cataclysm one, which I would say it's going to be very difficult to get anything, but in the end it will be worth it. And I don't remember what the third one was, like Richard said, but I believe it's.
I forget, but that one, it implied it was stuff like political stuff.
A lot, more politics. More politics.
And so probably stuff like the government's coming out in force.
And like you guys,
military challenge.
Well, which they show that too, pretty much, where it's like, oh snap! It's like in a way, it's like they're after us, they're hunting us down, pretty much.
But you guys already went through the gameplay walkthrough, essentially.
And even the detail, the other detail I love is just pretty much, especially when you're steering the ship, the options you have down below. Giving it that kind of like the RPG feel, where it's like okay, you have these are your options you have to use on your ship, especially in the crow's nest. I love the crow's nest pretty much. It's like your lookout where you can switch to that lookout, going, what are we dealing with?
There she is, Captain.
And I love that. That was really cool.
Oh, Kristen, why don't you talk about like the ship customization stuff?
No, that's why I brought up a little bit of it, because everybody was really already expecting like full ship customization.
But they
I'll bring this up because I love the detail of each of the ships, because that's the main focus. I did like the whole like you change up your map. You can change your map.
Your figurehead.
Your figurehead.
Yeah. Well, no. Wait. I know what he's saying though. When you can literally pretty much disguise yourself as you're passing by, as if you're not really a pirate ship. You're just passing by.
Which is the upgrade you can get.
Yeah.
There's a different cannons, weapons, you get upgrades. And like I said, I really didn't want to go over much about this because anyways who've remotely played Black Flag or even Rogue.
Yeah.
It was smaller than what it is now, but it was in there. But I love the enhancements they made, because of course if you play Black Flag, like down the road you're gonna be able to upgrade your cannons.
Yeah, here they just got
you're
more
gonna be able
detail.
to color customize everything.
Yeah, here they got in greater detail.
And the other thing, because the figurehead seems to affect like if you use the rank, because they were talking about the figurehead effects. Like how well your ramming attack
Which is cool, because like each part that you install, it's like it does an effect on the ship.
But the last effect was the intimidation, which is the ship decorations, like the spitting, the wheel that's like made with like the horns, and it's got like the bull skull on it, and you've got the bull skull.
So it's like whatever part, which I like.
So you've got intimidation factors, like you can make yourself look like.
That's what I said. It's like each piece does like either intimidation or does more damage. It does something to the ship.
The only thing they didn't really bring up is that if you're stuck with a 3 characters or so cinematic, or can you create your own
character? That's a good one there.
Yeah, they have not released details on that, so I don't know if that's true or not.
What did you think of it, Nancy? We haven't heard anything else. I mean, it's a little bit. I mean, what did you think? I know it may not be your type of game, but what's your thoughts on it, pretty much, of how it is? The way, that's like the new thing now, and that's like with the piracy, like Sea of Thieves, and now you're getting Skull and Bones. It's like that's like the new kind of like in thing now, pretty much.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What did you think of Skull and Bones?
I thought the customization thing was cool, where you could like customize it according to what kind of stats you want, whether you want to intimidate or you want to be like a tank or like something really fast or something.
Oh yeah, the fact that you can change your ship to kind of like in an RPG sense, you can choose like, oh hey, am I all about Am I about attacking? Am I about taking damage? Or am I about
am I going fear into them? What am I doing exactly?
It's almost like your ship is your class.
In a way, which is pretty cool. I like that.
Okay, next up was Transference, which was the Elijah Wood. Oh, what's it? Spectre Visions?
Yeah, Spectre Vision is the studio that he founded. So.
Yeah. Transference.
That looked interesting.
Which I guess we got more of a story trailer in the game.
Yeah, where it looks like
you're trapped within somebody's corrupted mind.
Yeah, it looks like his son's mind, pretty much.
That's what it kind of.
I don't know if it's his son or he's putting his corrupted mind in his son or something.
But it looked really freaky. It looked really tense. It could be a really good horror game if they.
It looks like pretty much you're going to be dealing with different, like you said before, different types of horror, pretty much. Whether it's more of a jump scare, more of a mystery scare type of thing. We're like, what the hell's going on? You know,
of course,
different types.
And of course, it has that Inception feel about how what's reality and what's real.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I think they did a good job with the trailer because we're asking all these questions.
Yeah.
And we want to know more.
Yeah, it's trying to.
You don't want to reveal too much because then they're like, oh, I already know.
They gave us enough where it was like, okay, it's I understand what's kind of going on now.
Fall 2018 is the official release date, so can't wait for that.
Yeah.
So Nancy, Starlink.
Starlink.
I guess it's a yes for you.
I was like, what? Wait, what?
Well, Starlink. Okay, let's get more into it.
Before we hit the main reason.
So Starlink is essentially Ubisoft's No Man's Sky in their own way. Actually has a single player campaign.
It does.
It has a full
story.
And they didn't talk more about customization. Well, kind of, but we'll get to it in a sec.
Well, at the very least, looks like it delivers on a lot of the promises No Man's Sky didn't quite manage to.
Yeah, exactly.
And are just now getting up to, so.
Which is like.
That was a good point to bring up No Man's Sky.
Because
I think the variety's there. I think the fact that it has a core story to it is amazing. I think that'll work for it. The only difficulty I have with it is the story. The action figure, the ship action figures. Mm-hmm. How far will that go before you really start to lose money on that?
Yeah, exactly.
Or gain money on that? Is it really worth it in the end? How will they do it if you don't have it? I know they said they do have ways. You don't have to have the ship on it. I believe there are ways in game to get the items.
Get the items.
It's probably just grindtastic.
Yeah, that's all it is pretty much. And another big, like you said too, the other big question is how are you gonna get people, keep people's interest in this? How are you gonna keep dragging them in? Besides, again, the DLC and what was revealed by the end of it.
Talk about
besides that. But it's what else can you bring pretty much that it'll keep people's interest in this, that'll keep people going, I want to get this, or I want to, expand on my ship or this or that.
Don't worry, because that's what they fucking did for Switch owners.
For Switch owners.
As they officially unveiled that Fox McCloud himself will be joining your Starlink crew, pretty much, for the Switch version. Now, they have not revealed details about that yet. They have revealed it.
Other than showing the R-Wing flying around.
And they confirmed it will be, obviously, it will be exclusive to Nintendo.
Yes.
And most likely that really cool ship design that Starlink developers gave Miyamoto will be like the collector's edition for the Switch version.
Seeing as how they asked him to go backstage and try it out.
And so Miyamoto was there.
Yeah.
And he was gifted Star Fox amiibo of sorts.
It looks like
a Starlink customized R-Wing.
Yeah, what's gonna eventually pretty much look like,
So
and I noticed there were a couple little spots on the wings where it looked like it had those same little attachment points for the missile launchers and other guns.
So you can still customize it itself.
So Nancy, is this a buy for you?
Maybe.
Maybe. Hell yeah. Maybe.
I was watching, I was like, man, that looks similar to, oh my god!
And what it is that it's last year we had Mario Rabbids. This year it's they needed another big collaboration with Nintendo, and this was it.
I'm okay with that.
And this was really good. It was very shocking. It was really awesome. I really liked it, to be honest. Even though they should have ended the whole conference with that.
That got the biggest pop.
We will get to that later.
But, hold on, my thoughts real quick. Damn it, now I need to get a Switch.
So now, so they went into For Honor. Apparently that's been still going on.
Yeah.
And they announced that there will be a starter edition for the game being released from June 11th to June 18th on PC for you free through Uplay.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. I mean, getting to play the game, all that, I feel that the game deserves a bit more audience.
We got the we got to play the beta as well.
And according to what the guys said, it will have all of the DLC stuff they've released up to this point.
Including that's
that's the next part we got was the announcement of a new expansion coming called Marching Fire. Which is coming out in October, and then they released a cinematic trailer for it.
Also,
at first we were fooled because the guy
sword that he was holding,
and in fact he had some blue on it.
Is it the
time
Persians?
freeze too.
Yeah, exactly. The time freeze. You're thinking, wait, what?
But no,
wait, this is Ubisoft. Is this Prince of Persia?
That there will be 4 the Chinese dynasty.
The class. That the
the new faction.
The new faction. That's what it was.
Is the Chinese.
Is the Chinese.
So we had like a guy staff, like a staff wielder.
We've got a guy with a bow staff. We've got a lady with a pair of those hook swords that you can put together and
spin it or anything like that. You got the old guy pretty much.
Think Jet from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, the old guy that could probably whip your ass pretty much
with that fucking badass spear.
Yeah, that spear. It's just wow. I mean, they've come a long way. I'm glad it's still going on because, like I said, we played the beta when it first came out, and we were really we were excited, but we were like, oh, we're gonna buy it and continue playing. But it was good enough where it's like, well, I'm happy it's still going on for this long.
Did anyone else have this start going on in their head when they saw that? Let's get down to business.
A bit. But next they announced coming with Marching Fire is Breach Mode, which from the looks of it is like a take the siege the castle.
Siege the castle type of thing.
It's Castle Siege.
Yeah, it's Castle Siege. That's what they're doing. I guess the community's been asking for that for a long time.
Well, because you keep fighting in castles, but there's no actual
and they
options
and that's the thing.
There's no real options to use any of the battlements on the castle.
Well, that's the thing, and he's pretty much a witness as well. When you played some of the matches, it's like the cinematic scene always opens up with them already breaking into the castle, and you're just going in, charging in. Here, it's like, at least here, you get to try to defend it. You try to make sure they don't try to get in.
It's like the catapult's already failed, the boiling oil, all the traps you usually have for a castle siege, that they've already failed and they've already busted in the door. Guess what? We're at the last stage.
Yeah.
So they're now saying, hey, you get to do the second to last stage. You get to do the part where we're actually at the castle and trying to stop them from getting in.
Yeah.
So next up, we got The Crew 2. Not much to say. The game comes out on June 21st.
It comes out the end of this month.
There's open beta coming.
Like a week before. I think like a week before it comes out or so.
And that was it for that. Okay, now we can discuss this because this really sucks. This really kind of dropped my score on this whole thing because we all knew it was coming. All of us, even if we just heard about the leak, you didn't hear all the details that we heard the leak, and it turns out, because every year, of course, we've mentioned this, Ubisoft has their one final big game before they wrap up the conference.
Yeah, exactly.
Last year's was Beyond Good and Evil 2. I believe the year before was Steep.
The year before that was Steep. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that. So, knowing it was Assassin's Creed Odyssey was the final game when everybody came on stage.
Yeah.
Sucked. And it killed the buzz because it was like, oh great, another Assassin's Creed game. Instead of, ooh, a new Assassin's Creed, let's see where it takes place.
Yeah, exactly. But besides that, pretty much how we feel about it, overall, pretty much what they've shown for it looks promising. Again, looks really great.
We'll go into it. Apparently now, you can switch. You can choose whether to play as a guy named Alexios or a woman play Cassandra. And this was one thing I didn't know.
Yeah, that's the big.
Is that you are the grandkid of Leonidas?
Leonidas, yeah.
Of the Spartan army.
Yeah, and it's just to hear that, you're like, okay, now you got me in.
Well, apparently he didn't even know had a piece of the Eden in it. His spear.
Yeah.
Which apparently, from the looks they gave in a later gameplay trailer in this, pretty much enhances all your abilities you already have, like your sword, your bow, enhances your ability.
It enhances your abilities dramatically. And I know the big question for you have pretty much, even I had the same thing going, no matter who you choose, will the gameplay still be the same, whether you're female or male, or will it change up because of, male or female, or is this going to be one solid story no matter who you play?
Yeah, like
you know, because they did that with exactly, you know, and especially goes like with Syndicate. Because Syndicate they kind of did that where it was like, but more was like, you know, you only had to play mission, you know, certain missions came up, you were forced to play this person, or you're forced to play the other person. Here, that's all I really want to know. I want a little bit more about that part.
Okay, we got, and they showed off the dialogue trees they mentioned in the leak.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's the Mass Effect wheel.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's all it is.
That's all it is. They're driving the RPG feel to it.
It's the radial dialogue.
Which people loved in Origins. It's like they're adding more to the RPG feel, and it's like now it's a matter of just, you know, how is this going to change the story? You know, that's another question. How is this going to possibly change your story or alliances?
We got a quick
anything?
gameplay walkthrough. I mean, let's be honest. I'm going to be honest. It looked like just Origins, just setting Grease gameplay-wise.
Yeah.
It didn't really, like, they really changed much. The spears new. That's all I really got when watching the gameplay walkthrough. SP still looks good, but I had that feeling like it just feels like Origins, but like
exactly.
Because they already confirmed. I believe that was part of the leak. They said it was going to be a actual direct sequel to Origins.
If I'm correct, yeah, that's what they're doing. And
which I think it means timeline wise.
Timeline wise, yeah. But what I love, why they chose this, if that is true with the direct sequel, is that, like, think about it. If you think about it, you have Origins. Origins is dealing even with, you know, the Egyptian gods. Now here you're dealing with the Greek gods. So it's like both with the people who kind of not like full on worship, but it's like they always show them respect in some way or another. And for me as an Assassin's Creed fanboy myself, it's really interesting to see how it's going to implement in the story.
Considering the fact that they had Minerva be part of the ancient race that apparently used to be the rulers of the planet and left the pieces of Eden behind. And Minerva's an actual Roman deity. It's like it would be interesting to see if they're going to incorporate that. And if it turns out that, hey, some of these guys from the Greeks, because remember the Greeks and the Romans, they had roughly the same group of gods, they just called them by different names.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's going to be very interesting to see if Minerva herself shows up at some point, just with a different name tag on.
Yeah.
Okay, and like last year where they teased the giant fuck off snake, this year they teased the giant fuck off Minotaur.
Yeah, the Minotaur.
At the end of their gameplay, last gameplay trailer.
Which, like I said, they're probably going to add in a lot of good Greek stories in their characters.
To be fair, every time we see like a new island or city location, like while they were going through, like showing all the different islands and places you go through, each one of them has like a big old statue of like whoever.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. I love the landscape that they showed.
You can see like there's the one with Poseidon with his trident.
Yeah, all that.
And then there's the one with the Minotaur guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's got that big axe? And there's even that point where they show, because they used Cassandra for most of the trailer stuff. They show her hanging off the top of the axe, like holding onto it, doing the whole, Assassin's.
And what's also cool is they're bringing back again. Looks like the ship battles, pretty much. This time we're dealing with a Greek ship battles, which would be pretty awesome to see. All that as well, how they implement that compared to what they did with the pirates.
Especially considering that pretty much the only weapons they had were basically flamethrowers and arrows.
Pretty much. So it's gonna be interesting how they're gonna implement a lot of that into the battles.
And official release date is October 5th. There was no mention of pre-orders. There was no mention of collector's editions, though. That should be coming within the next few days.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was it. Like I said, it kind of, if it wasn't for a fact somebody leaked it, I probably would have been excited. Like everybody else was
more excited. Anyway.
Well, let me explain. Let me explain because like all the podcasts, all the news I too, nobody was expecting Assassin's Creed. People were like, "Oh, they're going to do like Origins and take a year off." It would have been a great surprise, which will eventually let me just go, God, they're doing it again. But you know what? It would have been a great surprise. Yeah. However, they didn't do that here. And they didn't get to do that here because nobody knows how to not leak Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, pretty much.
I told Chris for this. IGN counted, and as of that keychain, 13 leaks for the entire Assassin's Creed franchise. That's just sad.
It's sad only because it's like, what year haven't we been sitting there, we're expecting an Assassin's Creed game, but it's like, it's too late, we already know what it's about. It's like, they do not know how to keep leaks hidden or secret. That's the problem that Ubisoft has, especially with the Assassin's Creed games. It's like, that's why I said, name the last game that was not leaked for Assassin's Creed, that it's like you were really shocked. You were like, ooh, okay, cool.
Yeah, either GameStop leaked it or some random GameStop employee leaked
exactly.
it.
It's like, hey guys, you need to talk to Disney about, you know, how you keep lips shut and whatnot. You know.
Exactly, and.
Yeah. No, go on.
No, continue.
No, I'm going to wrap up. If you have anything last thing.
No, it's just that again for this press conference, like I said, they did an alright. They did a good, not alright, but good job. It was a decent one. It was a passable conference.
That's what I'm going to say is, I think overall, I think they did better than Bethesda. I mean, I think they did better than Bethesda. To be honest.
To be honest, I think.
I'll be honest. Yeah, Bethesda had more of the surprises, but there wasn't a lot of gameplay to back them up. Okay,
yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6. That's great. Nothing. Oh yeah, sorry, Richard. I'm going into spoilers about Bethesda.
Dude, I don't care.
Elder Scrolls 6.
It's Bethesda.
Elder Scrolls 6. Teaser, nothing. Starlight, teaser, nothing. Doom 2. Well, Doom Eternal. So, nothing.
It's a tease, but no nothing.
Even the new standalone DLC for Wolfenstein 2. Youngblood. Yeah. Tease, nothing. Here, it was tease, gameplay, something. Even Beyond Good and Evil. I bitched about Beyond Good and Evil 2, but at least they showed it.
And that's why I enjoyed that's why I said, that's why I enjoyed it, and I was like, this is good, because it's like, they talked about the game, they showed actually gameplay, footage, everything.
Something that was not pre-rendered cinematic.
Yeah, it was something, yeah, exactly. Where they started off with the cinematic, talked, and they're like, oh, here's a gameplay trailer. Like that's how it was majority of the time here.
My only real downside with this was the Rainbow Six stuff. That was my only downside with this.
Which I do have to agree, and but it's like besides that little thing, pretty much the rest of it, it's like they gave us what E3 is supposed to do, which is give us information, but also give us something we could look at and anticipate for.
Now, honestly, the thing I think they should have fixed, because they had time to fix it, was they should have said, you know what, guys, let's flip a couple of our presentations around, considering the fact that Assassin's Creed did get leaked. Let's not end the show with that one, because it's not going to get.
And I agree. That's the thing. I agree. Right after Just Dance, they actually should have just got it out of the way for Assassin's Creed. They should have got it out of the way, going, yeah, you guys know about this already. Let's just start this out. You know.
It ending where it should have ended was with Starlink, because Eve Gilmour was already out there. Miyamoto was out there, they announced it, and he could have stayed there, the guy could have announced it, and they could have done the whole group thing saying goodbye.
Because it was like, out of the whole thing, that was the biggest pop they got, was that.
That was the one where the audience went,
they lost their shit, you know.
We lost
and they should have just reordered a lot of them. As I said, don't get me wrong, they did good, but I think they should have reordered a lot of them pretty much for where it would have made sense.
Honestly, so like, overall, I think we can all agree that Ubisoft is definitely right now at second place for their conference.
Yeah, exactly.
Sadly, that's probably not going to last for long, because we still have Sony and Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly. So see, which again, I'm praying for Sony. I'm praying for Sony. That's all I can say.
Well, there's some stuff from Ubisoft.
I know.
They didn't show here.
I know. Which was one of them. I know one of them was on my list, which was Splinter Cell, which pretty much we were expecting to see. But again, you never know.
Let's be honest. I know you would have marked the fuck out if you saw 3 green lights.
Yeah. Or not even that. Either that or hear his voice start talking.
No, and Michael Ironside talking.
Michael Ironside
and then the 3 green lights.
Yeah, exactly.
The 3 green lights. So I think so we all agree it was a solid second. As right now, it was good, but
it could have been better.
It could have been better.
No, not that could have been better. They just needed to switch some stuff around.
Yeah.
If they would have switched some stuff around, I think it would have been a slightly better conference overall.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have improved a little bit more.
Well, that's honestly what I meant. They could have done it better.
Oh yes. Sorry. So yeah, that's it for Ubisoft E3 press conference stuff. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like it's just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about E3 video games and that little word that's in the thesaurus under hype for hype. So yeah, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought, pretty much, of this of Ubisoft. Do you agree where they should have reordered a lot of stuff around, moved things around,
or any of the other stuff we said?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. You agree with us where they should have moved certain things around, or maybe you had a specific order you would have rather see this in. Let us know in the comments below. What was your favorite part? Was it the Star Fox, or was it something else? we wouldn't mind hearing your guys' thoughts on this Ubisoft's E3 press conference. We'd love to hear your guys' thoughts.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to eat.
We love to hear you guys' thoughts. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. But again, as always, thank you for watching.
So, of course, on the next episode of SRBTV, we will be tackling the second big monolith of the gaming world, Sony.
And they will be joining us still.
They will be still joining us. Will they succeed? Will they pull a E3 that had that Ridge Racer line with the PSP? Will they give us that stupid PlayStation Eye kind of gimmick?
Yeah.
What will they do?
What will they do?
Dun dun.
So, of course, guys, where can they find you to?
Nancy, you go first.
Nancy?
I'm StellarNan. You can find me at search YouTube for.
We'll have all their information down below.
Yeah.
Link in the description.
Is there any Star Fox specific stuff that you may have?
Well, one of my current series is the Super Nintendo Classic Crafts, which I was trying to go through and make a craft for each of the games that came on the Super Nintendo Classic, and I did do one on Star Fox, so you can make like a hanging mobile of different R-Wings.
There you go.
I know you don't. Sadly, Richard, I know you don't have anything
some facts.
Yeah.
Sadly, Richard, I know you don't have anything Star Fox related on you and your fiance's channel, NerdyShique. But what can they find on your channel regardless?
Exactly.
Let's see. Right now, a lot of the content we've got, Mari does makeup tutorials. We've also got a lot of the interviews we've done with various anime voice cast over the years, and some of the panels we covered at various conventions. You can find all of that stuff on our channel, NerdyShique Universe. It's right down there in the description below. We are planning on adding some gaming content soon. That's mostly going to be hosted by me, but we're also going to one of the things that we are planning to do is we're also planning on doing some Let's Plays where Mari is going to be the one playing a lot of these things. Basically, the idea is they are literal blind Let's Plays because she is blind, and a lot of these games she will not have played before. So, she is quite literally going in blind.
Which is awesome.
That should be the name of the show, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a genius type of title for the show. Exactly, you know.
Yeah. So. Well, the thing is, we got to check and make sure that no one else has that title first.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
if no one else has claimed that title yet, first.
Dibs.
Dibs.
It's like dibs.
Dibs. If that title's not already claimed, we're calling dibs.
Yeah.
So until next time, everybody, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
StellarNan.
And I'm Richard.
And this has been a very Ubisoft, Evil Knievel filled episode of SRBTV. See ya! Later.
Stay stellar.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter,
as well as Stardust,
@SuperReactBros.